If you're up on stereo, feeling all days to come to two side on Tuesdays and Thursdays, chilling out, maxing, relaxing and smoking, joking with the boo. Oh yeah, I'm toking. Okay, that's all I got.
Oh, I love it, John. It keeps getting better and better, better. Yeah, some you. There it is, and that, folks, is what we're talking about. Welcome to the Two Sided Pod. Here every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Which Sandwich time if you're across the pond. I'm my boy Pete in Southern California. My co-host here, John L. Peacock, is
Eventually.
understandably
Hold
getting the
Hold on.
technical difficulties going. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to hear. But one man with a small computer and a short attention span. What am I going to do?
Exit the slideshow. That's what you're going to do.
Right,
And
right.
there we
Exit
go.
stage left, even. Perfect. All right, there we go. Folks, if you're watching this live on the Stereo Streets, click that link above your heads and see our live faces. We're here on the YouTubes. And if you can't catch us live on Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, that's 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Which Sandwich time on Wednesdays, you can catch us on all the socials. That's Spotify, Apple Pod, Amazon Music, all them shits. You get us on Twitter. You can get us on Patreon. You can get us on Fans Only. You can get us Farmers Only. You can Only Fans, Only Farmers. You can get us on Instagram. Did I mention Twitter or X? Whatever. But also Fans Only. So send us a link. Our handle is at Two Sided Pod, all lowercase, all one word, at Two Sided Pod.
I would recommend don't go to Twitter. I gave up on that one. Every time I went to post something, I just saw depressing things, and I wanted to, do bad stuff to myself. So I stopped doing things there.
Understandable. Well, every time I go to Twitter, I end up wanting to do bad things to you. Like, fucking John, god damn it. I'm not posting anything. This fucking guy. So maybe we should all stay away from Twitter for John's health.
We got a couple of packets of pop.
All right. Plug yourself in, John. Here we go.
Plug yourself in, John. Here we go.
We aim to please.
Hey guys, I hope you're well. All the people listening, I hope you're well. Yes, again, I didn't set the clock, but I knew it was two-sided podcast time. You guys have me by the man driblets.
My man. Once again, in witness protection, changed his name to Terra Firma. Terra Sorta. Terra Resnig. Whatever, man. Good to see you, Muse. Missed you, buddy.
To think I've been 38 for about a week now, and all I've been doing is going on to that voice note, and the fact that you've been singing happy birthday, that song is ingrained into my brain, and it's so much better than what Stevie Wonder ever did. All that happy birthday to ya, bullshit. I'd
Right?
rather it's your birthday, gonna be 38 soon. So much better.
I'm saying. It's on all the good hits. It's on all the albums. Brother, I'm so glad you're having a great birthday week, birthday month. I wish you only the best and even better things to come because we're hoping to do a spin-off show in the UK and we're looking for guest hosts to do on the street interviews. And we want you to go out on the street and send in tapes right now to see if you're qualified. So go out with your gear, make some friends. It's time. Do it now. John says, oh, that's great. It's called social lottery, folks. It's where you go up to a random person on the street and you scratch their forehead with a nickel. And if the number under there matches the number you have written on your palm, you win. So go out and try that. I got punched in the face 17 times. I won twice.
Mr. John, Mr. Pete. I mean, I
What's
don't
up,
even
sir?
think it's called Twitter anymore, is it? It's called X.
Water.
He spent $44 billion not for Twitter. He spent $44 billion for freedom of speech.
Right.
I've never seen that tweet. He keep reminding folks. Oh, remember? Yeah, what I did. Remember? Yeah. Yeah, sure you did.
I'm just gonna say it ain't worth it. For that much money, I'd shut the fuck up. If someone paid me that much money, I'd shut the fuck up.
That's exactly what the creators of Twitter did.
Yep. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. You said how many billions? How? Yeah, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm good. I'm good.
We got one more, then let's get going.
All right, bud.
Will never, ever, ever in a million years call it X. If you call it X, then I'll send you a video. And you have to open it up, and you'll be watching the next video. Not the same one. Yeah, exactly. You'll call it X.
You can't just rename something and have a different identity, John. I'm just saying. It doesn't work that way. You have to earn that right. And Elon, you did not. John, let's do a shot and start this bitch, shall we?
Yeah. Happy March, brother.
Cheers, my friend. Bink, bink, bink.
Biggity bow. Well, howdy.
The warming calm of a didgeridoo washes over you, while the kazoo pesters at your head like a raindrop slowly that won't stop.
I'm John L. Peacock out in Brooklyn, New York.
I'm my boy Pete, slowly going insane in Southern California.
And you're listening to Two Sided, a live recorded podcast where each week I challenge Pete with a bit of the two sides of life, the serious and the fun.
Yeah, John, the you and the me, the wrong and the right, the no and the yes, the ebb and the flow, the push and the pull, the give and the take, the yin and the yang, the pad and the tie, the McMurray and the McMurray, the Barry and the Manilow, the Ricky and the Gervais, the Abbott, the Costello, the Peaky, the Brain, the Peaky, the Blinders. I derailed myself on that one, Sean.
Well, since you're derailed, we might as well go straight into our general check-in. My boy Pete, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling hopeful, my friend. I'm feeling hopeful. I'm feeling that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm feeling that there is a silver lining on the fucked up clouds that we've been experiencing. I'm seeing all of these things, and it could be just because I planned vacation time and I fucking put money down on shit, and I see a goddamn end result. I'm going to get out of this motherfucker. Eventually, I'm going to go somewhere. Fuck off. I'm done. So it could be that, but it could be, hey, maybe the world's a better place, Sean. We just don't know.
We just don't know. Well, we got a couple of packets. Let's pop those two, and then keep on trucking.
All right.
Oh my goodness, I'm so stoned. Bait is what I am. I'm going to try to make this message not be 30 seconds, and it's going to say all the things it needs to say.
Get it.
Very well said. Okay. First of all, Muse, 38 years old, is just amazing, and you're just the bestest. I'll make sure I send you a happy birthday, Mr. Muse, in the back chat. I'm about to back chat you some birthday messages, and you're going to love that. Two-sided pod is here now. What am I gonna do for this part? Is John and Pete and John. I'm about to look at you on YouTube. I'm about to see who has the button-down shirt on today. Of course, I will be the quality control.
All right.
I will sit in the audience and quality control the outfits. That's what I'm best at.
That's true.
So it's just me here chilling. I got a new style maker, guys. Oh, shit.
Oh, sounds like a stampede coming. Good to see you, Faith. Always good to see you. Hell yeah, dog. Honestly, I feel like we have a dress code for this. I'm gonna start having like a little costume rack, like a. Oh shit! I got to put on a blazer and a cravat. We're going live. I already have a fucking sound man and a makeup guy. Might as well get that dresser in here too.
I'm just gonna say it. Bra fucking O. You said the Albert and the Castello. That's the exact one I was thinking of. I swear, I need to find your leg and hump it.
Yeah, that's a sign of ultimate respect right there, my friend.
Keith.
What up?
What's going on?
Oh, what is good?
Excited podcast. Long time coming. In honor of Women's Month, I'd like to take this time out to acknowledge Nikki Haley, who's been running for the presidential primary. She is winning. She is the biggest winner at losing. She even lost us. I'm going to find
Oh, delicious. It's so good to hear from you. You take us down a primrose path, a hard left at the end of the trail. I love it, girl. Where you been? Where you been all my life? You don't call, you don't write. Shit.
She did win one primary, but it's too late. This shit is already over. Special shout out to her for Women's History Month while I sit around and wait to see what else happens during Women's History Month because I didn't get shit last year. I didn't get no extra money in my check. I didn't get a day off. I didn't get a vacation. I'm back in the corner frying plantains.
That's damn straight. Every single time they name a new day out for someone, like, all right, what do I get? A day? You can keep the name if I get a check. Give me a day off. Don't name it after me. Give me something, motherfucker. Shit.
We got frequency. We're in honor of Women's Month, so let's grab Faith.
All right, last one, and then we'll start the show. And then we got more messages coming.
We got more messages coming in the middle of the show. We're going to get into it in the
after
green
the show. We're actually going to chop it up with everybody. So do not be alarmed. We will be playing messages. We are not that horrible. I mean, we are horrible, but in small doses.
Oh my goodness, and how could I forget? I'm the rudest of all. John and Pete at the Two-Sided Pod, y'all have the best audience, and like I should know because I like just came in here by chance by fly, and I'm just over here just whooped fangirling out about the outfits, right? But the most important part about the audience today is that Lolly B, yes, our very own Lolly B, it is her freaking birthday today.
Awesome.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everybody, birthday wishes to Lolly.
Lolly be good.
Go, Lolly, go. It's your birthday. Go, birthday, go.
I think that's a great time to play a message, play the last message. Oh, Lolly, let's pop that. Are you still unplugged? Are you still plugged? Last one. Happy birthday, Lolly. That's how we celebrate.
What's up, John? What's up, Pete?
Yeah.
Hope you guys are good. Happy birthday, Muse. My birthday's on the Friday. Hope you guys are all doing great today.
Hell yeah. That's the way to celebrate. Birthday week, chugging fat bong loads. On that note, I think we should do a shot.
Yep.
Shout out to everyone who's here in the stereo streets. Thanks everyone on the YouTube. We got Hostile Soldier here. Looking good, bud. Hope we're up on the big screen. Hostile likes to cast us from his phone to the big screen so the kids can watch it. I told him we're a kids show. Fuck yeah. Here's to you, kids.
This is for the children. Oh, I'm imagining us with like 5 foot wide heads on a huge screen.
Look at his head. He's got a fucking huge head. Look at him. He's like Sputnik on a toothpick. That's a lot of peas there, pal. You're popping a little hot, bud. Oh, whoo! Goddamn! All right, John. Let's kick
Well,
this
let's just
pig and
jump
make a squeal.
right into. Speaking of squealing, this is our first lightning round.
Lightning round! It's time to get down! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, yeah! Woo! What's up, John L. Peacock? What's up, my boy Pete?
What up, lightning round guy? How you doing?
Oh man, I'm doing good, man. It's been a long week. I've been keeping busy, keeping clean, keeping busy, keeping active, man. How you guys been doing?
All right. I was just thinking that a long time ago we were planning on getting you a graphic, but I think we dropped the ball, man. I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, I know about all sorts of dropping balls. That's step 4 in my 12-step program of how to fucking not go to step programs. Number 4, drop the ball. Nobody expects much from a junkie, baby. Woo!
You got that right, man. You got that right.
True.
No expectation, no disappointment.
Yeah, exactly. Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies.
Took the words right out of my spray paint can, baby. Woo!
All right, brother. We'll catch you later.
All right, you guys, have a good show. Keep it real. Bye.
Bye.
Fair enough. Let's get stranger and stranger. We got to get a fucking graphic for that guy.
Well, anybody who's anybody knows that the first lightning round of the episode is always a standard Q&A. My boy Pete, are you ready for the questions?
Bring it on, John. I've never been more ready for anything in my entire life.
Oh, I think you're going to like this one. My boy Pete, what is your favorite current comedy series?
Television?
Yeah, that's what series
current?
Are. Yeah, still going. New episodes.
So if I repeat the words, you'll just clarify what they mean? What is their country of origin? Could you use it in a sentence?
It could be worldwide. Worldwide, my friend.
Bigger than a bread box. Okay. I would have to say current running the week to week that I'm following now. I would say current is the Curb Your Enthusiasm. They've been a long show. They were canceled. They came back. They've been running, so they're back. So it's kind of like yeah, they're current. Fuck you, they're current. Final answer.
They're current. They got new episodes. Yeah, buddy. They are on their final season because for the past 7 seasons they've been calling it the final season, but I believe they're actually on their final one.
Yeah, now that people are starting to die in the cast, like, hey, maybe we should wrap this up. Yeah, you think? Jesus.
All right, favorite 2000s comedy series. So not current, but
favorite 2000s comedy series. I would say, well, no, I mean the no, I don't know, because 90s bleeds into 2000s. I would say, how about Scrubs? I'm a big fan of Scrubs. I was gonna say Friends, but that's like I would almost go give into the 90s.
I think that one ended in 99 though. Yeah.
But okay, fair enough. So Scrubs.
Well, then let's just do the follow-up. Well, what about the 90s?
Seinfeld.
The old bait switch, buddy. You catch them one way, you get them going the other. Fuck you if you didn't see that one coming, John.
What about favorite 80s?
Oh, yeah, no, 2000s, right? No, I take it back. The Office, American version of The Office, or Parks and Rec.
Oh,
fuck!
Flip a coin, buddy. Parks and Rec or The Office?
I don't know, man. I would have to go The Office. No, right. I would have to go Parks and Rec. I would have to go. You know what? Naked and Afraid. Final answer.
Okay, 90s, Seinfeld. What about 80s?
I was a big fan of Perfect Strangers.
Okay.
With Cousin Larry and Balky.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Cousin Larry. Oh. With Bronson Pinchot. And that was good. I liked Who's the Boss? Was good.
Uh-huh. Who was the boss?
Hey, fucking this guy. I don't
Tony Danza, or were you like doing John Travolta?
No, I don't. It doesn't matter, John. At this point, whatever, it doesn't matter. How about that?
All right. Let's wrap this up. 20th century. My boy Pete, what is your favorite comedy series of the 20th century?
This Is Us.
What the hell is that?
No, John, I don't know. It's not of the 20th century.
So it's basically
like
since TV began.
Yeah, no, I know. Have you seen Bicycle? Bicycle was hilarious. Man got on bicycle, rode bicycle. What? Oh, fell off bicycle.
One big one little one.
Yes. We call those preambulators, discombobulators, forniculators. We don't know, John. That's the one thing we can never be sure. Those times are well gone. But Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Holy crap. I mean, I was going to give you only the ding for I Love Lucy, but you beat me on that one. You win.
I Love Lucy's great, but I feel like Monty Python's better.
Yeah. Change the genre of comedy in many ways.
Did you see that John Cleese is doing a tour? His tour is "Come See Me One Last Time Before I Die" is the name of the tour. It's like, fuck yeah, John. Get some. Get paid.
I love how he responded to people on Twitter. He's like, "Oh, I don't like. None of us liked each other back then. We despised each other. We just hid it for the cameras." And people took it seriously. They're like, "What? Did you hear? The Pythons never liked each other. You idiots."
100%. It's not like now where they can go back and play all the things we did. Like, oh yeah, they truly hated each other. No, it's acting.
Yeah,
this
right.
This is all character work. If you guys like acting methods, well, you'll love the old method acting that we portrayed for 3 years in the Two-Sided Pod coming up April 1st. You're welcome for the anniversary, John.
Aw, look at that.
Yeah.
You do listen.
Right? The 3rd year is the fuck you anniversary. I'm going to get you a big bowl of shut the fuck up.
That's right. We're going into our first segment. My boy Pete, let's have a little shot ski.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're pouring, I mean, if I'm pouring,
I'm poor, and yeah,
and shit, we're this fucking early in the show, and I've already poured fucking shit everywhere. Usually, it takes about 45 minutes. We're off to a great goddamn start, John.
Yeah, you got 15 minutes off of that one.
I've always been an overachiever. My mom said, "You take it up much more than space in school." But not much. John, welcome to the party, bud. Raise your glass, lower your expectations. Here we go. Bink, bink, bink.
Cheers, everybody. You're welcome for listening. Because So we're going to start out with talking about the life and works of Phil Hartman.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, I had to.
Whoa. Yeah, I did not expect that blank face. From you.
No, I had a moment because I for some reason I was thinking of. Phil, fucking, I can't. The fucking talk show host who always adjusted his glasses. Fucking. Opposite Sally Jesse Raphael.
Geraldo
Rivera.
Donahue. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking of Phil.
Donahue. Yeah, Donahue.
Donophil. Yeah, Phil.
Donophil.
Jesus Christ, John.
You might remember him. You might remember him from such TV shows as SNL, News Radio, and The Simpsons.
Or his other works on projects from Firecrackers, The Silent Killer.
Philip Edward Phil Hartman was born on September 24th, 1948. And he was born Hartman with two M-A-N-N, Hartman. Canadian, American actor, comedian, screenwriter, and graphic artist, little known fact.
Yeah, little cared about fact, but two N's. I'm more worried about this, John. What happened to the other N? Is a double N a sign of weakness north of the border? He had to take that off before he came down because he didn't understand that Hartman would have been seen with vigor and glory.
Oh, we'll get to that. Anyway, okay. Brantford, Ontario. He was born, and his parents immediately started moving around. Came to the U.S. when he was 10.
Where?
A couple of places, but ended up in what's that place called? L.A. By his early teens, where he started surfing and smoking a lot of pot and impressing people with his impressions.
Louisiana. What city in Louisiana?
Not New Orleans, the lesser known ones.
Oh, Los Angeles, California, CA. Gotcha. Okay.
No, it's Lake Arrowhead.
Los Alamos.
So he graduated from California State University, Northridge, with graphic arts degree, and he did album covers for bands such as Paco and America.
I also did Grandma's Libido, Iron Vulva, and Mulligan. Part 2. It's our second try at an album. We're a big golfing fan. Doesn't matter. John, what were you saying?
I liked his work with Bogey.
We didn't have the funding to really do all the tracks for that part 3, so we slimmed it down. It's just a lot of harmonies. You guys, it's from our soul. It tells a story. If you like fucking storytellers, you'll love Bogey.
Speaking of storytellers, he joined the comedy group The Groundlings in 1975 and helped comedian Paul Reubens develop his character, Pee Wee Herman.
That's awesome. Yeah, I knew they were there. I didn't know he helped him develop it. That's great.
He actually co-wrote the screenplay for the film, Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Well, I knew he helped. Yeah, I knew he was help a writer on that, but I didn't. I don't know. I feel like you'd have to have a lot of trust in someone if you're developing a character. It's like you write a script and you give someone a treatment and they're going over it like, here, do this. Like, you're fucking with my shit. Like, how much do you give? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. without, especially if you're doing a character, like, oh, it's a broad thing and it's just a character who's going to respond in different ways to different things. Oh, you know what? You should try this with your acting. You know what? Fuck you. I got it. How about that? It's my goddamn bow tie. I'll do what I want. See? That fucking works, Phil. Shut your goddamn mouth. I'm Paul fucking Reubens. Oh, if the walls could talk on these groundling sets, John, if they could talk.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It was the Groundlings, right? You had to develop that trust immediately because it was all improv. It was improv and developing certain characters to improv and sketch comedy. Like it was that's the partners. Like I don't trust you for squat. Somehow we make this work, but like if we were improv partners, we would fail miserably.
Oh, 100%. John, unfortunately, yeah. If there was a scene and scene work and you had months to develop it and figure out the character, the backstory, and rehearsed, holy shit. You would be amazing at it. I would be just as good 2 months as I was a week later. Like, give me a week, and that's as good as I'm going to get. I'm still not getting all the lines. I fucking know it. Yeah. You want your cue lines, right? I'll fucking give you the cue lines. Yeah, my character is this. Fuck off.
All right, I think we're at that. Yeah, we're at the part that we might as well tell them. That's right. Every single one of these shows is 100% scripted, even my boy Pete's parts. Okay. We'll pull back of the curtain.
I know, it's crazy that John has this much time to write these scripts on a train from Brooklyn, New York, to the bowels of hell, 5 days a week. And yet he still has time to edit the show and upload them every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Sandwich time on Wednesdays if you're across the pond. Now, John, I know for a fact it's 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time at this point, but we're preparing for a time change. And therefore, I'm no longer going to be excluding the Mountain Zone time from my speech. But until then, this is the last shout out you're going to get, Mountain Time. Don't live in that fucking time zone if you don't want to be ignored.
I told you never to talk about that time shift again.
I know that time shift hurt you in the past, John, but together we are stronger. We don't have to be scared of the things that hurt us in the past. We will overcome. We shall set our clocks back. Come on, John, let's overcome together. We shall set our clocks back. You're going to sleep in another hour, motherfuckers. Don't be afraid to get off after dark. I know it's dark. It's scary out there. All the bad things don't happen in the dark. Sometimes beautiful things happen. Time change coming up real soon. Even in your bedroom. Gonna get dark real soon. Come on, baby. Set that clock back. And that has been a PSA from the Two-Sided Pod to you about the soon-to-be time shift.
Well, he left the Groundlings in the 80s and joined this other sketch comedy show. My boy Pete, have you ever heard of this thing called Saturday Night Live?
I've heard of it. Saturday is my Sabbath, and I don't stay up past 8 p.m. anyways, so I'm unaware of what it entails, John. Do expound.
No. Anyway, he won fame for his impressions, particularly Bill Clinton, and stayed on the show for 8 seasons.
Sorry, I had a fucking mountain person yelling at us in the background. I had to respond with a
Totally worth it. Anyway, after in 1989, Hartman actually won a Primetime Emmy Award for his SNL work. That doesn't happen very often.
Doesn't happen very often. Got to be somebody pretty good. Cut of a good ilk, as they say, John.
Yep. He did what so many very popular and award-winning SNL actors did. He quit the show to do his own comedy show, and it failed and didn't even get off the feet. So he scrapped that and went to a new comedy called News Radio in 1995.
On paper, it should not have been successful. If you look at the people who are on it, Joe Rogan,
first show,
Andy,
Dick, Dave Foyer.
Yeah, but he's good. So Dave and the manager, the owner of the
Stephen Root,
the owner. Yeah, those two guys, great fucking. They carried the show. What's her name? B-list comedy. What's her name?
It's not Griffith, which I thought it was. It's not. It's not Kathy Griffith. I thought it was. It's actually not her. I totally thought it was the entire show. I was like, it's the same person. And then about 5 years ago, something like that. I don't know time anymore. I looked it up. I was like, oh, that's not her at all. Oh, I actually saw this person on Broadway. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, weird, right?
Fuck, what a shame. If you have a doppelganger out there, it looks like Kathy Griffith. You're like, Jesus Christ, man. It's like, I have a twin for John L. Peacock. Everyone's like, ah!
And the one who got the cancer, but she's still around. She was in Rescue Me.
Jesus Christ, John.
She's a good actor. She was in
the
ER.
One,
she went
the
bald
one who
for a
got
while.
the one who got the cancer, but she's around.
She's good. She's doing it.
What we like, John is the heart of the two-sided pod. I'm more of the voice box. We don't have enough funds to employ a brain. And the heart doesn't work so well. And the voice box gets fucking hoarse from screaming about stupid shit. So we're not a good entity, as it were.
Well, in addition to those shows, he was also had frequent roles in The Simpsons as Lionel Hutz. Troy McClure, you might remember me from such films as, and others, and appeared in films House Guest, Sergeant Bilko, Jingle All the Way, and Small Soldiers.
Wasn't he also in... No, he wasn't. Never mind. I was going to say Moving with Richard Pryor, but that was Dana Carvey.
Wow, Dana Carvey and Richard Pryor?
Yeah.
I guess Gene Wilder wasn't available.
Well, he was just a bit part. Did you see Moving, where he has to take his family and move across country in a car, and he hires a moving company to move his car, and he hires this Dana Carvey to drive his brand new Saab cross country. Oh, yes, sir. I'll take care of it with my life, sir. Good. Turns out he has multiple personalities. And so he's like destroying it and like doing all weird sorts of shit with it all across the way. And the moving company is run by criminals. And he gets there and the job he's fired from. So he has no job, everything's fucked up. So he has to go Rambo and like, everybody listen to me. This is what's happening now. Great movie. It sounds like
it.
Sounds like a young angry Bill Cosby.
It does.
And the Jello and the pudding pops. Everybody have a drink and then go to sleep. Maura Tierney.
Great actor.
Yeah. And she's still around, John says. Kicking around. The old heart of the matter, John. We like it when you bring it back to the table, Ollie. Thanks for keeping us on track. Takes a village to raise an idiot as big as two-sided.
Well, in 2014, a biography of Hartman came out entitled You Might Remember Me From. Here's a few revelations about him, according to a TV guide that came from that autobiography, or that biography.
John, let me just say, if I were to write a biography, I think as a comedian, part of the goal would be put in some nuggets of truth that people would glean, that these are little known facts, that these are all jokes and stupid things that I could. Did you know that my boy Pete never could taste salt? He was allergic to the smell of cut grass. He found the rain disgusting. I don't know. All these weird fucking things, John. It'd be great. All right. Tell us about Phil's.
Well, you called me the soul of the show.
No. I called you the heart. We have no soul. We have no brain, John. We have a voice box and a heart.
I love that song. The Heart and Soul.
Yeah. Mouth and colon. You talk a lot of shit, mouth and colon. Get used to it, two-sided. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, unless you're Eastern. Greenwich Sandwich time. Then it's 4 a.m. Wednesdays, a.m.
So he was known as the glue that held SNL together during his tenure.
Well, yeah, some of those characters and those personalities, that's someone that everyone can talk to. Because there was like almost fist fights and shit going on backstage, and like, oh, we can go to Phil's dressing room. Fuck that fucking guy. Hey, bud. Hey, man. You might remember these feelings from such fights as when Dana Carvey called you a church lady.
There's a reason why he played the father in so many of the sketches, for sure.
Right.
But when he left the show after 8 seasons, the cast and crew presented him with a pedestal affixed to which was the bottle of wood glue.
So he put everything together. He held it all together.
Yeah. Comedy wasn't his only talent. Did you know that? He had an interest in art and drawing, and he loved music. He did a backdrop logo for Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and he was a beautiful singer.
My boy Pete could do a standing backflip and eat a foot-long hot dog without chewing. Little known facts.
Well, he also held a bass drum in place of Buddy Miles during a performance by Jimi Hendrix at the Experience in Los Angeles. So he got experienced.
My boy Pete was once a stunt cock in Behind the Green Door in 1989, 76, 42. The remake of Debbie Does
Hut, hut, hike.
Hut, hut, hut.
You asked about his name change. He changed it for good luck. When he went into the groundlings, his surname belief in I Ching, the ancient Chinese book of changes, calculated that getting rid of the extra N would help him, and filled Hartman with 2 N's is 8, and that symbolizes ambition, where with number 3, he symbolized the height of artistic fulfillment.
Yeah, that bullshit makes no sense. Well, if you have 3 and you multiply it by 11, then you have enlightenment. But if you fucking subtract 4 and carry the 6, then you're fucked, man. That's like, look at you. That's a slothful life right there. You want to be that? No, I'd say divide by 7, carry the 14, invest in your future, my friend. It's all on the fortune cookie I've slipped in your pocket. Where are my hands? Nobody knows. You're welcome for listening.
He had that as a stage name, but even legally changed it in the middle of his tenure with SNL in 1992 to Phil Hartman 1N.
I'm going to change my name legally to My Boy Pete, quote, the Lord of everything good and pure, unquote, of the two-sided. All lowercase, all run together.
You, like his colleague Chris Farley, are very happy to throw off a shirt or more, but Phil did not bear anything. He refused to even go shirtless for any of his sketches.
See, I get that. You know, the Amish and the people who have body shame issues, I understand that. But hey, man, we all have bodies. Fucking ain't too pretty, ain't too proud. I think, John, I'm just saying, nudity is a normal thing. Fucking,
it's natural.
It's totally natural. Like topless and like, oh, you're hot, take off your shirt. Oh, I'm going swimming, take off your fucking pants. What the fuck? Yeah, don't whip your shit out all the time. But yeah, who cares? Like, yeah. But I mean, if you in right some circumstances, John, coming to a party, there's a bowl full of keys. Definitely take your pants off as soon as you put your keys in, John. That's for sure. Don't be a prude. You know what I mean?
No, you got to follow the rules.
Yeah, I mean, don't yuck someone's yum just because you're wearing pants at a fucking key party. Now who's a goddamn weirdo?
All right, last two. Let's see. He refused to let his kids be trust fund babies. He wouldn't give any of his inheritance to them or money to him unless they, quote, had a bachelor's degree obtained from a 4-year university accredited by a Western Association of Schools and Colleges or some comparable nationally recognized organization. I like that he gave that little caveat, just in case.
Right. But if you were at the reading of the wheel, he said, or if you defeated one of your siblings in hand-to-hand combat, made them submit to your will. You destroy a stranger on the street. You must survive the most dangerous game and be hunted by a society of your peers. John, that will? Fuck yes, I'm up for it. I mean, Daddy's always been a character. Trust fund's here for you, but he said you have to earn it.
Right.
It's not going to be the first time my dad has had me hunted for a fucking present. Trust me. I don't know if you guys have been 10, but I was once.
All right. So Andy Dick, who he was a co-star with in News Radio, and John Lovitz, who he was a co-star with for SNL, had a feud, and he was involved in it. At a New Year's Eve party at the Hartman's home in '97, Andy Dick seemed to have given his wife Bryn, who struggled with sobriety off and on for years, cocaine. There was a witness who saw them lock themselves into the bathroom at one point.
Babe, no, we weren't doing coke. We were just fucking. Bullshit! You were fucking doing coke! Oh, I wish you were just sucking his dick. This is bullshit, babe.
Well, close friend of Hartman's, John Lovitz, believed that Dick gave Bryn drugs and harbored a hatred for Andy Dick for 10 years that erupted into an altercation at the Laugh Factory in West Hollywood in 2007 when Lovitz, quote, picked Andy up by the head and smashed him into the bar 4 or 5 times, end quote.
Yeah, see? In the head, see? That's awesome. I don't know if I can picture that, but Andy Dick's a waif of a man, so yeah, probably.
Well, Eddie he's struggled with mental, issues his whole life. He's been pretty clear with that. Shaving his head on like he's,
right. But still,
he has good coke.
He does, John, but I still believe, and I'm 100, because you know me. I'll go to a party like that motherfucker over there. When? Do you remember? No. And I'll lay out the whole story like, oh, that was fucking 6 years ago. Yeah. I'm going to have to fucking get him now. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So Andy Dick did come clean in a 2020 interview that he did give her cocaine after she asked if he had any, but he says he did not cause her relapse. Quote, she was already in relapse mode, which I didn't even know she had a problem with at all in the first place, end quote.
See, I'm with that. I'm 100% with that. Like, hey, if people are, yeah, I'm part of the problem. I came in as an innocent bystander in a scene that was normal, and someone asks, like, yeah, for sure. You wouldn't ask if you or someone would be watching you, or you wouldn't be here at a party where this is around.
Right.
Or I wouldn't be here at a party. Someone would be watching.
At this time, their relationship became much more violent. They had a lot of fights. They went to group counseling, to couples counseling. Really tried to patch it up and keep it going. But her relapse was a big strain on the relationship. She was taking Zoloft. She just turned 40. She had a lot of anxiety. And from ABC News, the exact details of what happened the night of May 27th, 1998, and into the morning of May 28th remains somewhat of a mystery to this day. Quote, I was waiting for Phil to come home because he was going to be it was going to be the time for me to go, the family's babysitter, Lorraine Moss, said of that day. Quote, Bryn had just gone out and wasn't going to be back till late, so Phil was going to take over taking care of the children. Sean Hartman, their son, would reportedly later tell the police that he heard sounds like he likened to, quote, the slamming of a door.
Go on, keep going.
At 3:45 a.m., as Ron Douglas would recount to the police, he was awoken by someone pounding on his front door. It was Bryn. She told Ron, I killed Phil, I don't know why. Douglas told the police he didn't believe her at first, but then a gun fell out of Bryn's purse. He took it away from her and put it in the trunk of his car. The two drove in separate cars back to the Hartman home, where Douglas found Phil's body in his bed. Police would later discover that he had been shot 3 times. He stepped into the hallway to call 911, and then he discovered Bryn had locked herself in the master bedroom. It was about one last paragraph. It was about 6 a.m. In Encino, California, and there was a swarm of police, news cameras, and a gathering crowd of onlookers. Ron handed the gun to the police, but they had no idea if there was any other weapons in the house. As 9-year-old Sean and 6-year-old Virgin were, as they were being whisked to safety, another shot rang out. When police reached the master bedroom, they were greeted with silence.
Ooh, I didn't know that part. Holy shit, John. I didn't know she went and got help. I thought it was boom, boom. Oof. Oof.
Finally, to not end on that note, from
Jesus,
the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce proudly honored the late Phil Hartman with the 2,528th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on Tuesday, August 26, 2014. At 11:30 a.m. They're very specific. It was unveiled at one of Hartman's favorite Tinseltown stores, the Hollywood Toy and Costume Shop.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're going, but I'm saying it's just like Women's Day. Like it's fuck you. Give me something while I'm here. Fuck off. A star on the street in front of a tinsel store. Fuck you. I'm better than this. I'm better than all of you. Fucking bastards.
The CEO of Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, LaRon Gubler, said, Phil Hartman was very loved by Hollywood, and we are thrilled that he's being honored with his own star. This man made millions laugh for years and will always be treasured. And accepting the star was Phil's brother, John Hartman, with 2 N's still, obviously.
There we go. Those fucking Canadians. All right. You know, good on you, John. We all knew where it was going. It was like watching Titanic. Like I wanted you to paint me like one of those French girls, and then all of a sudden we knew we were gonna hit an iceberg and we're all gonna fucking die. Jesus Christ, Sean. Some bullshit. Some bullshit. Hurting feelings and taking names. That's all you're doing, bud. I like your style. I like your research. You're doing good work, but man, you leave a lot to the emotional fucking void that is in your trail. Oof.
That one hit me really hard when it happened because I was actually watching news radio, like not in syndication, like as when it was a current series. John Lovitz didn't replace him, but he came on as a different character to wrap up the last season. Like, it was not planning on ending, but they knew with Phil gone, they couldn't go much longer. But they gave it one more season, and the very first episode of that season, before Lovitz comes on, is them coming from the real deal with Bill McNeil's funeral. He had a heart attack. They didn't go, but it was beautiful. They read a scripted, like, things, notes from him, because he was Bill McNeil and he was kind of so he had notes for on his untimely death, and you could see that it was just genuine tributes to him, basically, because everyone was in the room genuinely crying. Beautiful episode. I remember it.
Yeah, no, it's.
I've only seen it once, and I don't know if I could see it again, but it was amazing.
Yeah, it's a rough one. That was a good. Anytime where people lose one in the cast and they, just Richard Lewis, and now they still have more to go. It's like it's not all in the can.
Yeah.
And he agreed to come back and do one, and his whole thing was, it's very prophetic. It's very.
Right after they wrapped, he announced his Parkinson's. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very. Have you seen that episode that he's in yet?
No.
I've seen clips of it, and it's about him putting Jerry in his will. And Jerry's like, fuck you, I don't want to be in your will. I don't need anything from you. Fuck you, you're in my will. Well, you're in my fucking will. Take your goddamn money. It's your money. Fuck off. Fuck you. It's so great, John. I promise you, if I ever have tons and tons of money, I'm never going to give you any of it. That's a promise.
Give me 1 cent. Be a prick like mommy dearest.
I'm going to say you could win thousands of dollars if you are the winner of the most dangerous game. John, Bodden Island. If you are willing to be hunted, first by paintballs, then by BBs, then by darts, then by arrows, then by bullets.
And then
each
bazookas.
Round, then by tanks, then by. You like drones, John? Well, if you survive this drone attack, you'll win $1.5 million. Inheritance, John, because that's how much I love you. As much as a drone attack loves someone who survives it and gets all the money.
Oh man! All right, hey, pop those packets that you want to pop, and we'll continue on.
I say, go ahead and drop the ball. This is a time where everybody is allowed to drop the ball, even the President of the United States. I just learned that he is not going to be charged with these classified documents because they consider him to be an elderly old man who may forget shit. Bad memory. You know what I'm saying?
We call that an oopsie daisy.
I don't know about anybody else, but I kind of want my president to have a really good memory. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine that he forget that he presses the nuclear weapon button thinking it's the doorbell, and while we all blowing the fuck up, he had to do it trying to figure out who rang the bell? I'm not going to call the frying pantons.
He burns his face answering the iron. Shit! They called back. I burned the other side of my face. That's crazy. You know what? I'm with you. 100%. 100%. People dropping balls. People be dropping balls all the time, John. I don't know if you've been around here on Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. There's a lot of technical balls. There's a lot of comedic balls. There's a lot of. Are you making ball jokes? Are you talking about becoming a man like balls are dropped? No. Enormous tracts of land. Folks, if you don't know what's happening on the stereo streets, hit that link above our heads and see John try to sign language his way through this entire segment. Folks, I'm going to be in the corner seeing how them plantains are fried because I'm with you on that.
You did it again. You read my mind. I'm in England. I'm 38, but I was thinking when you said 80 shows, I said who's the boss. I was thinking who's the boss. I said it, but it's like 4:30 in the morning. Shut the fuck up. But even what my point is, I was thinking who's the boss with Tony fucking Danza, and you go and
see
shit.
See, it's John likes to call them spooky connections. They're once entities are mixed at some point, doesn't matter the distance. Like minds, simple minds think likely. Alike souls find a way. Two wrongs actively do make a right. John, folks, John, shut the fuck up. I'm popping packets.
Yes. So for another unit of frivolity. All the fine folks at the foundation salute to you, and John L. Peacock, Esquire, I like the cut of your jib. My boy Pete, what are you looking at, huh? Does it come down to this? I think we know what time it is. Hoist another shot, fellas.
He ain't heavy. He's just my brother Dub. Folks, raise your glasses to your friend and mine, brother Dub. Cheers.
Brother Dub.
Bing, bing,
Cheers.
bing.
The cow. This is my second one.
Ooh. All right, fair enough. We're plowing through. We're going to get to the end. We got another segment to go. So help me.
You're thinking of Mauritania. I'm scared how I know that because not sounding funny. I used to actually like Newsroom. Just Newsroom. No, that's one with Matthew Perry. God rest his soul. But no, I used to like News Radio. That's it. I used to like News Radio.
Bill Hartman, God rest his soul. All of a sudden, Newsroom. Now you're all about fucking Matthew Perry, God rest his soul. How come we can't God rest everybody's soul? How about we give thoughts and prayers to all those souls? And that, my friends, is what the Mormons have on us, because they're giving thoughts and prayers in special baptisms in holy underwear. Not to be confused with holy underwear, which most of us have.
I've been a miner for a heart of gold. Your world frightens and confuses me.
Caveman Lawyer, one of the best sketches SNL ever did, John. Your customs confuse me. I am but a caveman. Your Honor, may I approach the bench? Ooga.
That's really annoying is that I'm listening to this, I'm doing my own research. I'm back in 1998. So, you guys can start with the guns already. Fucking hell, America.
See, and that is how jaded I've become. All right, John's plugging in for this one. Listen, someone hold John's baby. He took his earrings off. He unplugged for this one. He has things to say. I just realized that I am so jaded that I didn't even think of this as a gun issue. This is just normal domestic violence. Like, oh yeah, argue with your old lady too much, she'll shoot you. That's what I've grown up on. It's not a gun problem. It's a goddamn relationship problem.
Well, one of the things I didn't mention from the biography, but since it's brought up, his death changed at least one person's mind on guns. Actor Ed Begley Jr. says the death of his close friend prompted him to surrender a shotgun that he kept in his home for protection. Quote, I didn't want a gun in the house after that, he says. So I took it to North Hollywood police station. I walked in without it and said, I want to get rid of this gun. I don't want it in the world, end quote.
I got rid of my guns. I only have crossbows now. I have in the foyer, I have a trebuchet. So the whole thing about that one, John, is I have to see the intruders approaching from like a mile off. So what I've done is I get a fucking spidey sense about an intruder, right?
Uh-huh.
And I go test the wind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it's a horde. I better light it. So then I make sure that the oil dipped rock is then lit on fire as I fire the trebuchet. And I was like, I think that'll take care of him. And then I go back in and I finish watching The Apprentice.
See, I follow the advice of the Bible, and I just use a slingshot.
Easy there, David.
I told you never to call me by my birth name.
Yeah, I told you I wanted to be a king, but not by that manner. Fucking John, did I way off topic, and I know this is the thing, but this is why you started it. Someone looked up all the Bible verses to tell someone off. It's like, here's a way to tell someone off using the Holy Bible, and it would give like, sometimes thou needs to just leave and stop speaking. Josiah 24:18. And I know that's not a real book, but I'm
That's
not
not a real verse either.
You know what? No, John, I'll pull the shit up. I'll post it on our goddamn. I'll put it on our stories, folks. If you
Put
like
on
what
our
you're
X.
hearing, if you can't believe what you're seeing, it was once Twitter and now it is Twatter, and we're gonna post a meme up there. Fuck you, John. I'm gonna pop some packets.
Yeah, pop what you feel, and then the rest will go into the green room.
All right. Well, okay. Pop what I feel. It's not that I'm picking and choosing.
It's not that I'm picking and choosing. This is like Sophie's choice.
It's not that I love some of you more than others. It's just like I've loved some of you enough. We're gonna get to that love later on. Shh, everybody shut your mouths.
A lot of these kind of like homicides and like deaths, it's not even like premeditated. It's literally just I'm full of piss and vinegar, I'm angry, I've got a gun, I'm going to unleash the gun. Because I mean, like, if it was to like maim someone or something like that, one shot. You hear that Phil Hartman got killed, like got shot 3 times. That's to kill. That is literally to kill.
Right.
So that in itself just shows that it's anger. Just sort shit out.
No, it's so fucked. But the thing that kills me, because it goes back to the gun thing, and it goes back to why I want to go to the fucking on the walkabout, down under in the Australia, because no guns. Like, the worst that's going to happen is you're going to get the shit kicked out of you. That's great. That's fantastic. And I haven't even gotten to the bars yet. That's just with a kangaroo. I'm fucking fighting a kangaroo down there, first off. And I want to have my wits about me. I don't want to have a bar fight before and then fuck with the kangaroo. And like, I lost because of a kangaroo. Like, I was on my game when I fought that fucking roo. Right? And this is why. Right? I bow down. You're a better fighter. Good on you. Great hands. Good hands. But then, John, all goes well. There's no fear of someone getting crazy and shooting someone. Like, growing up, John, I don't know, but it was there. You would see a gun and it would be crazy. It would be fucking crazy. Like, you would see one a year, every 2 years.
Right.
And now, like, oh yeah, you'd see him weekly.
Yeah.
Like, okay, all right. So it got to, like, it's just a normal, natural thing that people have guns, which is fucking ridiculous. Why can't it be something cool like fucking bell bottoms or fucking fucking gimps, like S&M fucking slaves.
They like
something cool.
They like to be called gimps, not the other one.
Right. So I mean, but something cool that can catch on that is like, wow, that's a trend that is pretty cool.
You set your gimp on them?
I mean, or your bell bottom.
Or your bell bottom.
I don't know, John. I'm not a fucking a foreseer of the future of future self-defense arts. I can't go to the next self-defense con and say, you know what, the next best thing other than quick draw fucking 9mm hollow point bullets is fucking bell bottoms and leather fucking gimp masks. I can't say that, John, right? But what I can say is there's a better way.
Zippers will not be unzipped until I lower my hands. I'm looking at you.
I said it's cool if you shoot at me. That's consent. Okay, dokie. I'm gonna shut the fuck.
That gimp is baited to the max.
Fuck yeah. I'm letting you know. Oh no.
Hey, how many more we got, my boy Pete? Before we move on.
I don't even know. I don't even know. I just started talking to you. I stopped looking at these.
And looked at Pete and John.
And he was disappointed.
Peter and John went to pray.
And all of their prayers were not answered. Let's do a shot.
Oh, there I am. I just want to say, this is just...
This is fucking like you, motherfucker. John got a soundboard. He's like, well, listen, there's an applause and there's some horses. Look out, kitty cat. You're going to get run over. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Flip, clop. I voted. Who's there? It's all your favorite hits from Casio 9000. Sean, I love it.
I guess this is the second part to the first part that I didn't mean to send. Are we going into the second segment? Called away.
Yep.
And then I think I missed the shot, the intermission shots. So I want to pour a shot for us. I mean, I want to drink a shot as well. Let's go. Oh, I need to get like a dub lesson so I can work this thing. Ooh. Where are the babies? Yeah! There they are, ready.
Oh my God. It's a beautiful baby shot of rum, folks. Oh, if we spank it on his ass and we drink it quick, we can go on with the next message. John, are you ready? Here we go, bud. Raise your glass. Bing, bing,
Look out. What is the thing?
Two more.
When Doug played I'm Just a Miner, I thought he was talking about a young child. He's talking about mining as in going down, like being a coal miner or a diamond miner. But yeah, more you know.
You would have to say, at this point, Chilean miner. Or underage minor. Or underage Chilean minor. Too soon? Too soon.
A trebuchet, the foyer, you say?
Hey. Come on, John, don't be gay. Let's play a little way that I like to say is a French way. Bonjour, ça va? Bien, ça va. Trebuchet? if we
What?
did.
What did you call me?
Huh?
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 Oh, that's going to lead us to our next lightning round.
Clap your shit! It's time to get the game! Bonjour, 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 yeah! Ça va? Ça va bien? Bonjour, Bamboo and Pete. Bonjour, Journal Peacock. Ça va?
Bonjour.
Je me présenter, monsieur, it's a Lightning guy. Sorry, guys. I'm doing some mind work, but I didn't learn how to not talk. So I was like, this is how French guys would speak if they were Lightning guy. And I'm practicing. I want to be an artist like you, John L. Peacock.
So that's why you're painting your face white. I see you've started with your mouth and nose.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a little sparkly, but I'm going to focus on my mouth, nose, and trachea area until my journey is done, baby. Woo!
I learned a little French as well. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Man, if you got the skrilla, I'll pay for dinner. You know what I mean? Of course I'm going to sleep with your ass tonight. Come on, mom says, ça va bien? Et toi, mi says what? Bonjour. C'est là. Pour le quoi?
Okay, I got one more. This book is kind of weird, but would you like to go back to my place? Bouncy, bouncy. Doesn't sound very French. Huh.
No, man, I don't even like them out. No, I'm out. This got real weird. I was just trying to be a mime, exercising my right to my artistic means, and you made it fucking weird, baby. That's it. I'm gonna be fucking back. Fuck you, John.
Oh, my
Bonjour.
nipples explode with delight. Bonjour.
Bye-bye.
Man, we got to bridge international gaps, John. And the thing is, you can't say shit like that, especially when people are trying to make an effort, John. You're fucking shit up, bud. I hate to be a conduit between you two. Jesus.
This lightning round is one of your favorites and mine. That's right. It's a safe comedian. The safe comedian. When I give my boy Pete a theme, and he navigates it in the safest way possible on stage.
Right, and I hope to everything good and pure that some of us have learned from our past mistakes of what are setups and what are knockdowns and what are bits and what are not. Folks, these are the bacon bits of those who can't stand bacon. John, you ready?
Listen there, my boy Pete. Listen. We got you just at this one venue. It's a big, major festival. It's about praising all things comedy and all things comedians. It's run for, and with all comedians. And you're going to go out there and do your praising Dave Chappelle bit. Go.
What? I feel like this is fair enough. Boom, blackout. Boom, ethereal music starts to play. Smoke rises. This is all background, John. Cue blackout. Right. Cue smoke. Smoke rising. Roger. Cues ethereal music. Let's get some chimes in there. I think that's what chimes sound like. Fair enough. Does everyone remember what's happening? Yeah, we all do. Ethereal music, blackout, fucking smoke, wind, chimes. Fucking shit's crazy. I don't know if you guys can see this. Fucking John L. Peacock shaking dice. It's like nobody played dice in the corner. Is there a seal in the background? Doesn't matter. And you spotlight. All things comedy and beautiful. All creatures Dave Chappelle. Even though we think it's just fun, they can all just go to. Sorry, folks. We wanted to have a big letdown to a big buildup because what do we think comedy is? It's the antithesis. It's the ends of the spectrum. It's the give and the take. It's the push and the pull. It's the yin and the yang, right, folks? And so, what better buildup is there than an award for best comedy of the century as a comedian, writer, philanthropist, and then give it to Dave fucking Chappelle? It's kind of like this. I'm not saying he's not funny. I'm just saying he's the kind of guy who tracks shit in from outside. He's the reason we ask people to take their shoes off. That's all I'm saying. Look at him. Look at him. He's going to come up here, take an award, smoke on stage. Nobody likes it, but he's too popular to say no. Man, I can't wait to get popular enough to start doing rails on stage. Anyway, I'd like to announce the recipient of the Comedian of the Year from the Comedians of the Now, dirty ass motherfucking Dave Chappelle. Let's hear it.
All right. They loved it. It was a little too dirty. You had a little too many curse words. But hey, listen, you got three more. You got three more, and all of these are my clients. So treat them well. Treat them well. The next one's Louis C.K. Go back on stage.
Folks, a lot of times there are not words to say to bring people to the stage. But my personal friend and my agent, John L. Peacock, said, could you do me a solid? And for that reason alone, I'm going to let you know the truth. It's time to give him another chance. A chance to jerk off in your ficus in a hotel room of your choosing for the next 10 minutes of your life and mine, Louis C.K. Put your hands together, but don't drink the drinks. Close the door around him. All right, folks. Stage is yours, motherfucker.
Get over. Okay. So yeah, he's doing great. He's killing it. They're not laughing, but that's okay. All right, next one, and treat him real kind. He's had a hard time. Carlos Mencia, go, get back up there.
Now I just realized that, folks, welcome to another great award ceremony. I realized that my agent is the worst agent ever. He's not here to let me do any comedy sets. He's here to let me do introductions for other comedians who have failed miserably under his tutelage. Well,
you're doing great. Psst, go.
Perfect. Tell me if you've heard this one before. The next guest coming to the stage is an award-winning comedian who has who has said a lot of shit in different ways than people have ever thought to have said. He has also said things in ways that people have said verbatim. This man here is a true legend in the art of gentleman thievery. Your friend and mine, Carlos the Ghost Mencia.
All right. He's doing someone else's bit. It's not going to take long. So the final one, and really, the personal favor, you got to treat him nice. He's about to go back on tour. He had a bad rap, but he got out recently. That's right. You're going to introduce Bill Cosby. All right. You're not. I told you it was a small set. Go.
Okay, so these should be set up. This could be the setup, John. It's the comedian who's just finished his set, who's bringing the next comedian to the stage, and the next comedian to the stage could be an advertiser or a politician, or it could be whatever you want to fill in the blank for this segment. But it's that. All right, folks, thanks so much. Well, it's what you've been waiting for. He's been away for a long time, but not long enough if you ask a lot of people. I need you to stay awake in your seats, and that means don't have any drinks from the bar when he's pouring. That means, that's right. What's wrong with the pudding pop? Well, a lot of things, if this day and age says so. Your friend and mine. Welcome to the Sweater Hall of Fame, Bill motherfucking face raper Bill Cosby. Can you not say face raping anymore? Is that now a fucking taboo when you're describing Bill Cosby? Oh, man, that's a thing. Gotta put a name on it. Well, he sexually assault. Man, that was face rape. But hear me out, John. The flip side of that coin is consensual face rape. Pretty fucking cool. I'll be honest. If you're like, do I have consent? You do. Giddy up. The safety word is Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. Oh.
Gross. Not you. All right, so no, you just fucking ruined consensual face rape is fucking gross now. All of it. Wow. Fucking first you took a safe comedian from me. Now you took consensual face rape. This is bullshit, John. What is mine in this show? What else can I have? Fuck you. All the good themes have been taken and turned to the theme parks. All the good face rape jokes have been taken by John and ruined.
They paved face rape jokes and put up a parking lot.
Don't you see? Understand that don't dip, face paradise. Look up my face rape joke.
Ooh, pop. I didn't know how that was going to go, but that's the hardest I've laughed on the show in a long time.
No,
I had fun. I
had a great time, but I'm like, is face rape? You shouldn't say that. Like, did John? But he said it too. So at least we're canceled together, right? Bop, 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 bop.
Well, Bill Cosby.
Folks, it's 2 for 1 drinks. But make sure you finish them. Get the bottom. Make sure you're swirling them around the bottom and get the end, because that's where the special magic is. Bill Cosby. Fucking angel. Jeez,
all right, let's get out of this as quick as possible. Have a shot.
Bop, 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 bop. I wasn't. So dumb. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are the Two-Sided Pod. We're not here for a long time, but we're here for a good time. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 a.m. Greenwich Meanwich Sandwich time on Wednesdays if you're across the pond. Tell your friends, tell your coworkers, tell your parole officer. We'll be here next week. Cheers to you, John, and cheers to you all you motherfuckers listening.
You're welcome for listening. Cheers.
Pink, pink, pink.
That's going to lead us directly into our short. That's right. For these short segments, I put a 5-minute timer on the clock. I'll introduce the segment as precise as possible, and we talk till the timer goes off. And this one's a little special. My boy Pete, I'm going to give you a excerpt from a short story. A short.
Here we go.
Short story.
This is special. This is like, hey, do you like Dante's Inferno? Well, this is like the 7th layer, where the thing you hate the most is multiplied by 7 into the thing you hate even more. Well, I'm not going to be saying much about it, but I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock. It's not going to be hard out. There will be time to put a button on it, but there will be a at the end, which will drive my boy Pete crazy, because I won't hit the timer in time to make it go off for less than 10 seconds. My boy Pete, are you ready for the short story? I think I am ready, John L. Peacock. I'm losing my fucking mind. Let's start it, bud.
Well, this is the end. It's not the full story, so I do want to give. So it is the story, The Short Happy Life of Francis Macomber by Ernest Hemingway. And where we meet Francis Macomber is in Africa, shooting buffalo with his wife, his friend Wilson, and his... You okay?
Fuck my couch.
And his gun bearer.
Fuck my couch. Gun bearer? John, shut the fuck up. Don't start the... Shut the fuck up, John. Gun bearer? We're starting... Hey, folks, if you're a fan of the Two-Sided Pod and you go back to any of the shorts that John likes to do, they're headlines of the actual current day newspaper that John likes to fill in the blank halfway through, doesn't use the headline that the writer wrote because they're a paid professional, because why use that? Fuck you. I'm going to use a quote midway through the fucking story, and then we're going to dissect it through, and then we'll figure it out after I read a bunch of weird bullshit kind of segment. I don't know if you got the gist of it, but I've been upset about that format since the inception. Should we make it better? No, my friend. Let's do a short story that's halfway through the short story and not even telling me this title is short story of a fucking short story. Ernest, the saying there's a gun bearer, John? A fucking gun bearer? Jesus Christ.
The title of...
I feel like Phil Hartman right now. I'm funny as fuck, but I'm in danger because there is someone bearing a gun comedically in my presence. Too soon? Not soon enough for someone to learn lessons before it's too late. Continue, John. Gun bearer and all. We're all ears, John. We're all fucking ears.
The title of this short is the title of the short story by Ernest Hemingway, The Short Happy Life of Francis Macomber.
The Short Life of Francis Macomber.
Short Happy Life, yeah.
No such thing as happy. That was poetic license. That was no.
All right. because Pete went on a little derail. Just bring us up. We're in Africa, hunting buffalo. Him and his wife, his friend Wilson, and the gun bearer. And start. The car was parallel to the patch of bush. Macomber, Wilson, and the gun bearer got down. Macomber, looking back, saw his wife with the rifle by her side, looking at him. He waved to her. She did not wave back.
Hey, girl, you got that gun? No, I don't. I'm not waving up shit. This is my gun, my choice. Not waving. Fuck you, Macomber.
He's dead in there, Wilson said. Good work. And he turned to grip Macomber's hand as they shook hands, grinning at each other. The gun bearer shouted wildly, and they saw him coming out of the bush sideways, fast as a crab, and the bull coming, nose out, mouth tight closed, blood dripping, massive head straight out, coming in a charge, his little pig eyes bloodshot as he looked at them. Wilson, who was ahead, was kneeling, shooting, and Macomber, as he fired, unheard his shot in the roaring of Wilson's gun.
Pew, pew. I'm doing sound effects.
He shot again at the wide nostrils and saw the horns jolt against the fragment fly. And he did not see Wilson now, and aiming carefully, shot again at the buffalo's
Wilson, where are you? Where are you, Wilson?
Huge bulk almost on him, and his rifle level with the oncoming head.
Pew! Big old head. Pew!
Nose out. And he could see the little wicked eyes.
Look at these little eyes, motherfucker, look at these little eyes.
And the head started to lower.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, that's backwards. Boo, boo, boo. That's downwards.
And he felt a sudden white, hot, blinding flash explode inside his head, and that was all he felt.
Oh, my fucking head! That's it. That's all I got. Ugh.
Wilson had ducked to one side to get a shoulder shot. Macomber had stood solid and shot for the nose, shooting a touch high each time and hitting the heavy horns, splintering and chipping them like hitting a slate roof. And then Mrs. Macomber, in the car, had shot at the buffalo with the 6.5 Manchiller as it seemed about to gore Macomber, and had hit her husband about 2 inches above and a little to one side of the base of his skull.
There's a lot going on here, John. Didn't get enough sound effects in here. This guy, getting hit by some shit. Oh, get the 6.594 out of the 6.8 glove compartment and shoot from the automobile. Oh no! Before it gores me, love. All right in my fucking guts. Oh no.
Francis Macomber lay now, face down, not 2 yards from where the buffalo lay on his side, and the wife knelt over him with Wilson beside her. I wouldn't turn him over, Wilson said. The woman was crying hysterically. I'd get back in the car, Wilson said. Where's the rifle? She shook her head, her face contorted. The gun bearer picked up the rifle. Leave it as it is, said Wilson. Then go get Abdullah so that he may witness the manner of the accident.
You got to give the gun bearer some time to react in turn, John. Like, you are the voice of one man. Let everybody else get their fucking turn in this life. Let's start over with that one, yeah? The gun bearer, what did he start to do?
The gun bearer picked up the rifle. Leave it as it is, said Wilson. Go get Abdullah so that he may witness the manner of the accident.
Okay.
He knelt down, took it.
The gun bearer doesn't speak much, just so you know. He's kind of mute, but he's very excitable.
He only speaks Swahili. He took.
I know, but that's why he's so excitable. He doesn't understand.
He knelt down, took a handkerchief from his pocket, and spread it over Francis Macomber's crew-cropped head where it lay. The blood sank into the dry, loose earth.
No, let's put that right here. Is Right to the translucer. That's perfect.
That was a pretty thing to do, he said in a toneless voice. He would have left you, too.
Oh, pretty thing. He would have left you. Well, that's all the time there is. I do hope to see you again, my good friend. Till then, ta-ta.
Stop it, she said. Of course it's an accident, he said. I know that. Stop it, she said. All right, and we'll stop it there. If you want to read the rest of the story,
Why wouldn't we stop at the fucking joke that I had and you had to it's an accident? No, it's not. John, now it's not this. Now the short needs to be you reading a fucked up, stupid story and letting me do this in between voices and the sound effects. That's our new thing. You doing bullshit that you think is great, and I'm doing Foley. I'm doing outtakes and fucking all the cliff notes. Holy shit, John! Folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we just witnessed the inception of a new segment. The short has just becoming something so much better. That's right. Your friend and mine, John L. Peacock, has come through again. When he sticks to his guns long enough, it will make us change and find a way through. Ain't that right, John?
That's right, my friend. That's right. Let's have a shot and get into our final segment.
Jesus Christ. I'm only saying that exclamation because I'm so concerned that we're almost done. It's not because of the amount of alcohol we've been taken. I have been drinking. Let's drink. Cheers.
Cheers to drinking.
Bing, bing, bing.
Hey. We're going to talk about Emperor Nero.
Oh. Doesn't have as good as pizza as Caesar, Little Caesar. But you know what? If there's a time to talk about Nero, I think it's pretty Nero to us now. Oh, am I right, John? Am I right?
That's right, my boy Pete.
Awful. I'm going to be supportive in your choices, but I want you to know that I'm truly not supportive in your choices. Just have that as a fucking overlaying idea. Like, I'm going to be yes-anding a lot. I'm like, yeah, John, you're doing great, but I want you to know my inner soul is just fucking disappointed. Sad little kid waiting for a fucking co-host to pick him up after school and forgot because fucking he got drunk at the bar. Didn't fucking was with some friends. Thought we were gonna hang out today after school. You said, sorry, bud, I had some other things planned. That's how I feel. But I'm gonna support you in this.
Nero was the 5th emperor of Rome and the last of Rome's first dynasty, the Julio-Claudians, founded by Augustus, the adopted son of Julius Caesar.
Little known fact, was built in a day. It was just trying to be ironic when it said it wasn't. It's like, that's how efficient we Romans were. Inside joke, John. T-shirts were made and everything. It was great.
I mean, it's true. The stabbing of Caesar created Rome as the empire instead of the Roman Republic. The Roman Empire was built in a day through stabby. Yeah, tu brute, stabby.
Right, and they had all of that merch pre-printed. It was just like Super Bowl. They didn't know how it was going to outcome, but they had all the T-shirts and hats printed. Like, okay, whichever way it comes out, we will have great merch on the streets. Et tu brute? It's like, no, brute, you're my friend. All good.
The other ones they made just all went to Africa.
God damn. Yes. No, 100%. The thing is, it's like yes. Or Haiti, Nicaragua, like somewhere where there's an earthquake or an issue. Holy shit. God damn. It's so hard because I want to have the chats up to see that Julie Prunes is coming in hot. And that once I get this far into the show, I get so like I can't read and they're great. It's fantastic. Nero, you looking at me? You looking at me? From The Chariot Driver, one of the best films of the Roman Empire. So good. Well, you must be looking at me because I'm the only one here.
I'm the only emperor here.
Oh, he shaved his head. Shaved his fucking horse.
Has a spear in his sleeve.
I'm just saying, man.
For quick draw.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Okay. Nero is known as one of Rome's most infamous rulers, notorious for his cruelty and debauchery. Sound familiar? He ascended to power in 54 AD.
Why are you pointing fingers at me? Infamy and debauchery? All right, two of my favorite things. Just because I have throw pillows on my love seat that say infamy, debauchery. Welcome to the wipe your feet. I hope you like dogs. Infamy, debauchery. You're all welcome here.
No, it's cruelty. He was an infamous ruler known for cruelty and debauchery. You are known for cruelty, my boy Pete.
No, cruelty is on my doormat.
Abandon all hope, you enter here.
Yeah. Floggings will continue until morale improves. Fuck your couch. Good luck in the future.
So he became emperor age 16 and died at 30. He ruled at a time of great social and political change, overseeing momentous events such as the Great Fire of Rome. He saw Rome burn. And a rebellion in Britain.
Right. Yes, I'm going to need more fire over here. It's a little more fire over here. I say, if I'm going to oversee the burning of Rome, I need to oversee all of the burning of Rome. It's me, Nero.
Well, Nero was sensitive and handsome.
Look at me. I am a Nero. I'm pretty, and I also like to cry sometimes.
His reign started out well, but his early promise gave way to wild extravagance and murder. His rule ended.
John, fucking hear me out, bud. Hear me out. Tell me one time when you get a little bit of power and you don't start spending extravagantly and then murder someone, right?
Nelson Mandela.
Bro, did you see the media coverage he got? That wasn't cheap. Number one.
Truth and reconciliation.
Number two, you don't know the shit he did in prison? That shit would not be televised, bro. He was a fucking mad dog in there. I don't want to be talking ill on my boy, but shit got handled. Who else you got?
No, that's the only one.
You want me to dig a hole? I'm just saying. Eventually. Yeah, you can't think of anyone else. That was your only. Yeah, exactly. Because
Angela
everybody
Merkel.
Else. John, the skeletons in that closet are fucking long as distinguished like my Johnson. It's ridiculous.
Second best chancellor? No, I can't make that joke. First best chancellor in Germany.
Not my chancellor. Fuck me, I didn't vote for her. That's bullshit. Yeah, vote my chancellor.
Okay, remember, he was handsome and also sensitive. So he was the son of Gnaeus Domitius Abrahamovus, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, and Agrippina the Younger.
Yeah, no problem. We call them Mama is a Papa. I am sensitive and handsome. I hope you raise me well because I will be a great emperor.
Both Gnaeus and Agrippina were the grandchildren of Augustus, giving Nero.
Mama and Papa
were the grandchildren of Augustus, the first emperor of Rome. right? After Julius was killed. So
Right.
Nero was the great grandson and had a strong claim to power.
Right. This is it's like inheriting debt. At this point in life, everyone can know that you inherit debt, which is great, which is fucking fantastic.
So
I would have liked your fucking Corvette or your fucking Johnny Bench rookie card, Dad. But I fucking got your fucking reverse mortgage. This is bullshit.
Well, I'm so glad that you're not giving anything to me in your will.
Oh, you're getting my regret, my fucking hate, my disdain for humanity, and all of the wicker furniture I've collected in my garage. You're going to need a U-Haul when you leave here also. But we have rented one for 24 hours for you to get from California to New York. You pay the rest. Wicker furniture is ready to be loaded on the sidewalk.
Because it was about to be thrown out.
Yeah, you will be ticketed unless you pick this shit up.
And if you ever do that trip with a U-Haul, do not go through Albuquerque. Albuquerque, they steal your U-Haul and everything inside. It's a whole racket. It's a thing. Don't go through Albuquerque with a U-Haul. All right, back to the story. Nero was 2 when his mother was exiled, and 3 when his father died. So he had the inheritance of his claim to power taken from him, and he lived with his aunt.
Look at all this stuff. Oh no, where did all this stuff go? Okay, I live with Aunt now.
But as we know, his fate changed when Claudius became emperor and restored the boy's property, recalling his mother Agrippina from exile, and married her.
Yeah, look, he wanted to fuck my mom. That's great. Anyway, I have property now. Bye-bye, Auntie. Bye-bye.
Claudius illegally adopted Nero, and had only one boy, but seemed to favor Nero over his own natural-born son, and it seemed like Nero's back in line to become emperor.
Like I do, because I'm a good boy. Look at me. I'm a Nero. I'm better than your son. I fuck him up in all ways.
Well, Agrippina was not satisfied with that possibility, so she killed Claudius, and then made Nero emperor. 2 months before.
Mama, I'm better than this kid, all of the ways. Maybe you kill him, and I am for sure better. Okay, love you, Mama. Mama, she's the best. She killed all the children, so I am best child all around.
Oh no, she killed her husband.
Yeah, she killed him too. She killed everybody. Do you want to be killed? Keep it talking, John. Mama Agrippa kill you.
Because of his direct descent and being adopted by the emperor who was killed by Nero's mother, he was supported by both the army and the Senate, and his rise to power was very smooth.
The army and the Senate. All right, so at that point, those were the arms. Mama, is there any more arms of power I should be worried about? Is there Navy, Air Force, Marines? No? Okay, just Army. They were good. Perfect. Everything should be smooth from here on out.
Well, something to be worried about is his mother. Agrippina exerted a significant influence over Nero's early rule, especially right at the beginning. When he became emperor, Nero was a young man who enjoyed theater, music, and horse racing.
Oh, you know how much we love horse racing in this show, John. If it wasn't for horse racing, the two-sided pod wouldn't exist. If it wasn't for the ponies, my friend, we wouldn't have the scratch to buy the equipment to come on every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Sandwich Time on Wednesdays if you're across the pond. John, it's that trifecta that got us that Skrilla to make this podcast. So, John, ain't that right?
That's right, man. And like our Skrilla, Agrippina, who had already murdered her husband to bring Nero to power, saw that there was no possibility of Britannicus, his stepbrother, ever trying to, come around. So she poisoned him and killed him.
Like you do, John, as you do. I got to be honest. If I had a nickel for every time that I knew someone who poisoned and killed someone, I would have a lot of nickels. Shit ton. That's a shit ton of nickels, my friend.
I mean, for a separate person to come into power, how many nickels?
Well, John, the sands are shifting all the time as we speak. We just can't pinpoint a true number, John. The thing is, when you try to, how many roads must a man walk down, John, before you can call him a man? I'm just asking, because the answer, my friend, is blown in the wind. That is something for the ages.
Well, as a universal phenomenon, something for the ages is that Nero didn't want to be controlled by his mother. He was encouraged by his former tutor, the writer and philosopher Seneca, and began to make his own decisions. And Mama didn't like that.
Hey, man, your mom's a bitch. Mama, Mama Grippa, she's a good lady. Hey, man, she killed a bunch of people, yeah? That's fucked up. No. It's what the mamas do. It's like, that's how mamas show love, right? No, man. That's fucked up. All right. I'm gonna go fucking interpret some more shit. I'm out.
Thank you, Seneca.
That's
2
pretty
years.
much how it went.
I'm sure it is, actually, because 2 years into his reign in 56 AD, he forced her into retirement because their relationship became frothy.
No, Mama, I do not want you to kill more people on my behalf. I do not want you to take my name in vain. I do not want you to look at you. You're doing fucked up shit, Mama.
And on his own, he did some good things right there at the beginning. He ended secret trials, gave the Senate more independence.
Here's the deal. If we have a trial, we can kill them in public. That is what we do. Why is everything so secret? I say, kill people, do it in public. Look at their life, it's beautiful. Welcome. You will die now. Okay, moving on.
I mean, that was pretty messed up. They would, there were kangaroo courts for so long, and there still are sometimes, but they just said, oh, we had a trial, you weren't there, you were found guilty. That's it. There's no, it's like the McCarthy trials. It's the House Un-American. We have in this envelope evidence that you're a communist. No, we can't show you because it's secret.
Excited pod. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Sandwich Time. Purple and curio cabinets.
Open the envelope, baby.
I would, but it's secret.
Ah, there you go.
Woo! This is a tough one to get out of, baby.
Great Carson reference, by the way.
Thank you, bud. Thanks, man.
So, gave the Senate more independence. He did the away with secret trials. He also banned capital punishment. That's pretty cool. Reduced taxes. allowed slaves or enslaved people to sue unjust owners.
Fuck you, John. Because that, like, you're like, oh, let me look, if I can just top this off on all the other things. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yes. Oh, also, you're still a slave. But if you can prove that you've been treated unjustly, that's cool. But if you can't, you're going to go back to your owner as a slave and face those consequences. So do you want to? So that's not good, bud. That's a horrible idea.
Oh, dude,
And
what
so
if you win, but they don't allow your freedom? Like, hey, I get all your money, but I have to go back to you.
we couldn't do it, but I feel like that's a great Key and Peele sitcom where you win the house and you get to, but you're still having to go to work and deal with all the shit. But like, get in your fucking house. You fucking get in there. All right, I'm sorry. Tough day. Real tough day.
Does it help that all their slaves were also European?
This is no, John. It doesn't, man.
Enslaved people. Sorry, enslaved people.
No, it doesn't. Like that, because we talk about slavery as just being fucking African American, and that is not
because that's American slavery, right?
Because there's still slavery going on. There's all the shit. And now it's white slavery, which is like, oh, now it's a different thing.
The sex trafficking, right?
No, motherfucker, it's not different. It's slavery. It's human trafficking. That is what it is. And so they came up with that term, which is now all encompassing all of everything of
well,
John, the whole thing is, I don't know if I could go back to a big house after I won the settlement and make my human trafficking okay. I'm still human trafficked, but I have this beautiful mansion. It's not okay. It's a great A&E show.
With the brothers, with the twins.
Right. Exactly. Human traffic swaps.
All right.
It's where the swappee gets to be the swapper. All right, folks.
Let's move on.
No, John, I don't think we are going to. I think we're doing an opening segment for the show. I'm pretty sure we are. All right. What's your name? My name's Daryl. You kidnap people and hold them against their will. Perfect. All right, Daryl, are you willing to let go of all your inhibitions and trade places with, what's your name? I'm Cindy. With Cindy. What do? I'm on spring break. Go FSU. Yeah, I guess I fucking will. Okie dokie. I don't like how much we're being fucking trafficked as people. Daryl starts to have a breakthrough on day 4. I think we need to fucking take their rights and put them up in lockers. Sydney loses humanity on day 1.
Lord will do that to you.
Fuck you, power. I'm Cindy and I will fuck shit up. On the A&E special, fuck yeah. Trading hostages.
Jeez.
All right, John. Moving on, bud.
You know what? If we get canceled, we get canceled together because that was worth it.
Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. We've had a couple of moments. They can't take that away from us. They can't take our special times away from us.
All right, where was I? Oh, he got a couple more good things. He provided assistance to cities that had suffered disasters, and gave aid to Jewish population, and established open competitions in poetry, drama, and athletics.
I had like everything you said is good. Everything you said is good. I'm a big fan. Yeah. I like it. I support it. Your first 2 sentences in, I was like, are we still talking about Phil Hartman?
Jeez. You time traveled a little bit there, did you?
I'd like to say that I'm special in hitting 88 miles an hour all the time, but I don't know if I'm special. I know a lot of people who can, a lot of people who do. I call them my peers, John. I called you my peer.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, for sure.
Well, however, like Caligula before him, Nero had a dark side.
Yeah, Caligula. All right, bud. Now we're getting into it. Fuck yeah. Put on a mask. Take your clothes off. Let's party. What's up?
No, I'm like Phil Hartman. I'm not going to take my clothes off. I'll put on a mask, zipper and all, but no clothes off.
No, it's your people who make my people feel uncomfortable at our shindigs. Hey, man, there's nothing weird about what we're doing. Your fucking trench coat makes us feel uncomfortable.
So, the impulses began as simple extravagances. Living large, right? He's emperor, king of the world.
I shouldn't have another one, but I guess we should have another brulee for the table. You know what? Fuck it. Give me 2 brulees for myself, 1 spoon.
But
oh, wait. Hey, I forgot. Hey, sono Nero. Hey, so look at me.
Juan Nero.
I look at the extravagance like no problem. Come, give me more cream. Put it on my chest. Put it run down my face. I'm a beautiful, beautiful man. I am emperor. His voice gets a little more high as he becomes more powerful, John. Yeah. I don't know if you realize that. He's no longer Wario. He's a fucking Wario meets Toad. He's fucking higher up on the spectrum.
He's
more
gonna
ways
win.
than one.
Throwback. Call back.
Look at this fucking guy. Gets it. Look at this fucking guy.
So the stories were circulating pretty quickly that he seduced women, seduced and married women and young boys, and that he had castrated and quote unquote married a male enslaved person. He also liked to wander the streets, murdering innocent people at random.
Sometimes I wander through the streets like a flower bed full of flowers, and I pluck them from their stems. Also, have you heard of a thing called castration? No? Yes, stab you. Okay, moving on. This is very hard, John. How do you solve a problem like a Nero? How do you put a moonbeam in the bag? Or how do you have a problem like Nero and to solve them? We do not stab them all the time. Listen, John. Oh, how do you solve a problem like Nero? Look at me, I stab people in the street. Oh, isn't it kind of weird when all the things are so near? Some things have to meet. John, it's not a musical. Please, you take over from here.
I actually wonder, did he do it like assassin style, where it was all a game and he jumped out and da 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 da? But because people had daggers on him, that was a normal thing. So, or was he super paranoid and just like walked around with a little beret of bodyguards and said, "Kill that one, kill that one. That's fun." What do you think?
I think if you've gotten that deep into the weirdness of things, I think you would go out and kill people with bodyguards.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
Just
think
like
you'd take
open
those.
daylight, not Jack the Ripper nighttime, but like it's just like people are watching. You don't care. You're emperor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's at some point I hope to be as powerful as that so I can come to your house, John, in daylight. Because I don't see well in the darkness.
Right.
It's an affliction of my people.
My boys.
My boys, we run like Welchmen. We can't see well at night. Our vision is based on movement. It's a whole thing, John.
All right. So both Seneca and Agrippina tried to control Nero. Seneca was subtle. His mother was not. And they soured, and he decided to kill her. He invited her to travel by boat to meet him by the seaside resort where he was staying. After the reunion was over, she left for home but was not meant to get there. But the murder attempt failed, and Agrippina swam to safety.
Tried to kill her mama. John, that is a lot. That is how do you say Oedipus complex? Wow, very literary. Please do go on.
Well, he was annoyed the plot had failed, so he abandoned subtlety and sent some soldiers to complete the job. He claimed his mother had been plotting against him, but fooled nobody, and Rome was appalled. Matricide, the murder of one's own mother, was among the worst possible crimes.
I thought matricide was ripping the tag off the mattress says do not rip.
Which is among the worst possible crimes.
Right, do not fucking touch that goddamn tag on your mattress. That's matricide. Folks, you heard it here first. The two-sided pod is nothing if not fucking full of truth bombs.
So the tolerance for his debauchery and everything was ebbing away because of that. And Rome faced a series of bad omens. Unlikely birds settled on the capital, houses fell in numerous earthquakes, and the weak were trampled by the fleeing crowd, said Tacitus.
Today, Junior, you're stuttering like fucking tomorrow.
Yeah, it's one of those words that
we're lying down with dogs.
Yeah.
Infamy was laying down upon us. Jupiter was aligned with Pluto. What the fuck?
The moon is in the 7th house.
Yeah. House of the rising sun. I'm saying Tacitus says so. There is a house in Tacitus. How Tacites? When you have hear me out, John, literary expert. I need your because I have just avoided using this in the last I don't know, fucking 10 years of my life. When you have someone's name, like your name is Lewis. It's Lewis's. So would it be Luis apostrophe or Luis apostrophe S? Lewis's. The possession of Lewis. Lewis owns the thing we are talking about in this conversation. How do I apostrophize correctly? One wants to know. Inquiring minds, John. Inquiring minds. Because I have been using correct pronouns for a long fucking time because I don't use fucking names. I say they, he, she, it, us, thine, thou, those, theses, pieces, Reese's.
Me, mine.
Yeah, 100%. But I'm going with thee, thou, and thine because my pronouns are holy as fuck, John.
I respect you changing your pronouns.
If you don't worship me, thou is incorrect in thine. fucking full acceptance of this. I don't know. So how do I use my apostrophe, John? Inquiring minds.
As a former English professor, I'm going to say
Don't give a fuck.
There's no quote unquote correct, but according to MLA and APA, it is apostrophe without the additional S.
So if you did it, you just throw an apostrophe in.
That's right.
All right. My fucking emails are gonna be so much more direct now. You have no idea.
I just got rid of like 30 letters because of that.
You have no idea.
Per email.
Per email. Bro, like this guy doesn't give a fuck about pronouns. I don't fucking care about pronouns. Lewis's ideas. Lewis
Hendrix, CKS.
Apostrophes are my friend, bitch. Let's party. Who wants to email fight with me now? John, what were you saying about Nero or Phil Hartman or either of the apostrophes above?
Well, before
because that would mean that Phil or Nero owned one of these more following topics, but they don't, because that's how apostrophes work. But we're not talking about that.
Right.
Ownership.
After his mother murdered Claudius's son, with only an apostrophe, no extra S.
What does that make us? Absolutely
nothing. The worst was yet to come. The Great Fire of Rome lasted for 6 days and 7 nights. It destroyed or damaged 10 of Rome's 14 districts and many homes, shops, and temples. Nero offered to house the homeless, but it was too late. A rumor had spread of Nero's behavior during the fire. Although he hadn't fiddled while Rome burnt, he had been singing because he liked to fiddle. I don't know if you knew that.
John, here's the deal. I know as an emperor, I love to fiddle. I don't know an emperor who doesn't enjoy a fiddle or two, especially in times of trouble. So, of course, a fiddle would be had, a fiddle would be played. But if you don't have a fiddle, of course, you'd hum a few bars, if not yodel. John?
He was yodeling while Rome was burning?
Well, I'd like to say that he was somewhere between a light hum and a yodel. Like he wasn't doing full like choreography, dance moves, bars, but he was can't believe there's something. Ooh, yodeling is not for me. Not today. Rome's burning. Not good. Rome. Something like that.
The beginning of that sounded like the intro to Monty Python's Flying Circus, and the end sounded like Ray Stevens' Guitar Zan. But that was good. Anyway.
So I like that again. I like how you have to just like, the influences of your joke sounded like this and possibly this. Like it wasn't this or this, but I want everyone to know that your influences were.
All right.
My boy Pete's joke was brought to you by influences of.
And the letter D.
Why you gonna have fucking footnotes on all my motherfucking shit? John. Number one, fuck your couch. If I was an emperor, I would have bodyguards surround me as I murdered you in the street. In broad daylight. We'd walk away slowly, like, yes, I'm the emperor. Fuck his couch. Good day, good day, good day. You don't get a fucking button. You're dead. Good day, good day, good day. I would be an emperor, fuck your couch, and that is what would happen. My boy Pete, Uncle Daddy, Emperor of the world, fuck your couch. Good day, good day, good day. Oh, Jesus Christ, John. I don't know if I could fit that on a whole name tag, but if we have a gathering of the two-sided, as we've been planning to do in Orlando, Anaheim, Phoenix, Las Cruces, Poughkeepsie. That's all I got. There will be name tags, and I hope mine will be big enough. You know what? It will be big enough, John.
Of course it will.
Because I will make sure it's big enough. As an emperor, I will make sure it's big. Yeah, who do I speak to about a larger name tag? Also, can you write this out? I don't spell very well or handwrite as a human being, as they say. Good day, good day. I will say, if you do write this correctly, I will most likely not murder you in the street. All right, good day, good day. We're going to murder him in the street later on. Put his name down. Moving on. Hello, hello, hello. Murder in the street. Hello, hello. No, you're safe. Fuck him. We're going to get him later. All right, good day, good day. Fuck her and all her kids. Yes, yes, good day, good day. Who brought kids here? All those kids are murdered. Fuck her. All of them. Good day, good day. This is very difficult being in the street. Let's get to the booth.
If you will it, it is no dream.
John, I'm just saying. Good day. Good day. Fuck you, good day.
All right, so mother dead, his tutor retired, the emperor was beyond anyone's control. Rome was now the victim to the arbitrary desires of a mad tyrant. There was only one solution.
So there we were. Meanwhile, back at Rome, fucking Rome was burning. There was only one solution. What were we going to do? Fuck yeah. We had to call
Epicharis.
Batman. Oh, fucking you go. I'll do mine next. You go first. I'll say what I say after you say what you say. Go.
Epicharis, the freed enslaved woman in 65 AD, found a dissatisfied officer who had access to the emperor and asked him to kill Nero. Instead, the officer betrayed Epicharis and she was captured. Rather than give up the names of her fellow plotters, she killed herself. Not knowing who was involved, Nero redoubled his guard and unleashed terror on Rome. Huge numbers of people, including Seneca, were executed or forced to kill themselves because, capital punishment was gone, but they were forced to kill themselves, which is not technically capital punishment.
No, I'm with that. The letter of the law, John.
Yeah. Semantics, baby.
I feel like you would be the one who would argue that point. But I see this fucking light. Like, you didn't kill them. They killed themselves. You made them kill themselves.
Yeah.
And that is not what you were charged with. And so you can't be charged or held accountable. Yeah. John, that is not what I'm going to do to you in the broad daylight streets of Brooklyn with my bodyguards. I will be the emperor. I cannot be held accountable. It's not a threat, John.
It's a promise.
No, that's too easy, John. It's a riddle wrapped in a conundrum. It is something for you to think on and for you to not sleep about for many, many episodes to come. When are those episodes, you might ask? And I will say Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Sandwich time. If you're across the pond on Wednesday mornings, that's early in the morning. But you know what?
Whiskey in the morning. It's a good song.
Great song. Love those mornings.
You know, Socrates was forced to drink poison because he essentially was trying to form a union. I don't know, as a little side note there. You were talking about, the forced kill or forced to drink yourself to death.
Best case scenario, you're captured by the forces of my boy Pete, the Emperor. And instead of just stabbing on the street, you're given the option. What would you like to do to yourself to die? Would you like to drink yourself to death? Would you like to do stab yourself? Would you like what to die would you like to do?
If I have the choice, really.
You do because
okay.
Because I'm a benevolent ruler, John. I am nothing if not caring.
Karen?
I would like to talk to your manager. But
okay, I have it. If I really have the choice,
you do, because I have all of my bodyguards standing around, and they will be witnesses. And if they do not witness what I tell them to, they will die a horrible, horrible death, according to your whim. Isn't that right, boys? Harumph! I didn't get a harumph out of you. Off with his head.
That guy didn't get a choice, obviously. No, so my choice is to go like the Python's best execution is I will be chased through the countryside by topless women in bikinis with sizable breasts, and will fling myself off a cliff to not be captured by said women.
That's great. That's great. He's a man of the ages, folks. He's your friend and mine, John L. Peacock, Esquire Extraordinaire. From my lips to the Lord's ears, John, this is going to bring good things upon you. For once in your life, you have finally been honest. You have run from them titties of galore. For once in your life, the bikinis didn't get you. You flew off that cliff like a whore. For once in your life, John, I think you have found it. I think you have found comedic timing, and I'm all about it for once in your life. John, fuck yeah! I have reason to believe. John, I appreciate you more and more every day. I want you to know this is all about Nero, but it turned into appreciation for the royalty that is the fucking John L. Peacock Esquire. Fuck your research. Fuck your half-assed bullshit. The true measure of a man is brought to you in those small increments, those in-between moments that are unplanned. And I promise you, folks, no one is a better man than John L. Peacock. Jesus Christ. These little fuck off moments where you don't have something written down, where, hey man, get in the fucking car, we're going to Mexico. Tuck in, bud. Like, this is where you shine, where you don't have shit planned. I appreciate the fuck out of you. All the rest of the shit you do is fucking dog shit. Like, I don't know why we do the show. I don't know why people watch. I'll be honest. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. I don't know why I tell our friends it's 4 a.m. Greenwich Sandwich time if you're across the pond on Wednesdays. I don't know why they tell their families that we're still here all the time, every time, or the parole officers that they're going to be at home listening next week when we come on at the same time. John, I'm unsure. But what I do know, John, is you're a good man. Stand up proud. Hold your head up high. Don't be a fucking bitch about your shit. Like you kind of do. You're a good man. I appreciate the fuck out of you, bud. Good on you.
Well, Rome had had enough. The revolt in the northern territories quickly spread, and the Senate declared Nero a public enemy.
Yeah, fuck you, Nero. And that's the thing. As soon as John starts talking, I'm going to declare him a public enemy. You were just having a good time. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Take a win. Bud. No, couldn't. You know what? John L. Peacock, you're public enemy number one. I'll see you in the goddamn streets with my bodyguards. You're going to get stabbed in the fucking back and the front and the side and the torso and the fucking scapula, fucking kneecap. I'm going to get you in the fucking.
And to my boy Pete.
Oh, hell yeah.
This meant that anyone could kill him without punishment. So terrified, Nero fled the country with a few remaining enslaved people and then killed himself. Without any heirs, the Roman Empire now had no leader. With the ultimate prize up for grabs, rival generals began moving their troops towards Rome and civil war. And that's the end of Nero.
All right. Well, folks, if you like that Nero episode, you'll love what happens in fucking Brooklyn when my boy Pete arrives in fucking JFK tomorrow morning, taking the red out tonight and fucking your couch up tomorrow in the streets of Brooklyn.
The sources for this episode of Two-Sided have been first segment, the Hollywood Walk of Fame, TV Guide, and ABC News. Second segment, PBS and the British Museum, and the short short, Ernest Hemingway.
All right, so my inspirations for this episode have been clinical depression, heavy drinking, lots of episodes in the 1990s of Yang Can Cook and So Can You. The life and times of Michelle Obama. Actually, you should totally read that. And it's not the life and times. It's super good and it's funny as fuck.
Okay.
Way better than Brock's. I did use a joke. Her fucking
Audacity of Hope is his.
Yeah, that was his, and it was good, but it was like one of those like shiny mountaintop things of like, hers was more down, because she had the joke. I took one of her jokes. What was it? Face rape. She did the face rape joke.
Allegedly.
No, wait. I don't know if that was the one. I don't know. John, wait. There was a different one. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You know, John. Hey, bud. Hey, you know what, John? It doesn't matter. Anyway, read the book. Fucking, that was one of my references, inspirations. I was also inspired by
Come on, man, you're almost there. Just stick the landing.
Just fucking do it, bro. You did so good. You had the first two planned out. You gotta get the fucking third one. Come on. You knew the other first two were gonna have fucking things. You didn't. You thought you were gonna have fucking time with Yan Cook. You can't use Yan Can Cook for the third time because there was no fucking verbiage of the first one. Okay, shh, you got this. Fucking shh. Yeah, can't cook. That's not shut your mouth. You're fine. All right. And my other inspiration that led to this show was the man, the myth, the legend, John L. Peacock. He inspires me for all of my great references, all of my great footnotes, all of my quotes, my unquotes, my apostrophes, my synopses, my synopsises, my twitters, my twatters, my canters, my counters. Like, he is the man behind the fuck your couch, behind the fuck your couch guy. He's the one who makes the impossible the possible. How does a house get built once it's burnt down? It has to get built the first time. And John L. Peacock is the one who builds the house the first time. I huff and I puff and I blow the fucker down, but John L. Peacock, by the hair on all the chins that he has, raises it from the nothing every time, every week. And that, folks, is why we raise our glasses.
Bill Cosby.
Why we lower expectations. Why we don't press charges. Shut your mouth, John.
You're not pinning this on me, you son of a. Hey, everybody.
The women. How much for the
women? You fellas. Hey, where are all the white women at?
John. Here's the deal, folks. We're not here for a long time.
We're definitely not after this.
No, you know what? I'll be honest. I feel like we're here for a longer time because of the environment we live in, John. And I feel like it's time to pick a side. The side I pick is stupid. I say none shall pass. Why? Because none shall enter. John, raise your glass, lower your expectations. Cheers to you, my motherfucking friend.
Cheers, buddy. Cow. So, my boy Pete, it's time for your favorite game and mine. That's right. It's my boy Pete. What's the through line? What's the through line this episode?
So on this one, you're gonna have to.
That'd be the life and works of Phil Hartman, the short happy life of Francis Macomber, and Emperor Nero, who rose to power after his mother killed her husband, his adopted father.
Killing, murder most foul.
That's right, my boy Pete. You got it. It is Don't Get Married.
That's what I said. Murder most foul.
Murder most foul. Pete, before we leave, is there anything from this episode you'd like to take a second glance at, a second look, a second thought, a second opinion, especially maybe from the past 5 minutes? This is Pete's Retraction Corner.
No. Aggressively, no, John. I think there's only been 2 shows where I felt very good about it. Stuck the landing. No, I think I pretty much did exactly what I should have done. My work here is done. This room is clear.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody. We have our open chat show continuing for those listening live, both on the stereo app and right now. So if you're hearing this live, regardless of the platform, stick around. And if you're hearing this later and you want to join us in the green room for after show wind downs, you want to throw some topics out there, email twosidedpod@gmail.com. That's TWO sidedpod@gmail.com. That's a wrap for tonight. I'm General Peacock out in Brooklyn, New York.
My boy Pete in Southern California.
And this was our show. You can eavesdrop wherever you get your podcasts and even join us live, both on our YouTube channel handle at Two Sided Pod, all one word, and the Stereo app. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, as we talk about the two sides of life, the fun and the serious. What do you got? You need what?
No, I just feel like I have things to say to you in the green room, John. I can't wait to talk to you in 2 seconds.
Here on Two Sided. Love you, Pete.
Love you, John. Shit, oh shit, oh shit. Is that what I think it is? Sorry, folks, that sounds like lung cancer. Is that the two-sided green room? Is that what I hear in front of me? Oh, Lord, what have I seen in front of my eyes? I'm gonna have to make my way down. Apparently, that's not exactly where we need to go. It don't matter. Oh shit, we're in the green room. All right. Thought we had the nope, it don't matter. John Peacock will be here, right? Oh, and he's here now. Look at him. He's going to be here for 2 seconds before he runs away. He's going to be here, and he's here. Hey, bud. Yes, make an admin, because why not make an admin, John? You should see. It's all about shared responsibility, folks. I feel like life is about shared responsibility. Yeah. Relationships are about shared responsibility. Someone cooks dinner, someone does the dishes. Someone does, someone does, someone does, someone do, someone does. Man, someone gets the dishes done. Fair enough. Someone puts fucking lube all over everybody, but someone puts the tarp down on the bed. Right? Someone draws up the plans, someone actually pulls off the bank heist. You all have talents, you all have skills, we all have to. It's a give and a take. It's a push and a pull. Yeah. And I realize at times like this, that John L. Peacock, this is where he's taking, and I need to give. He does so much fucking work, but I realize he has a bladder of a toddler. He has the attention span of a I don't know. I would say a salad bar. Yeah, fair enough. But he brings extra dressing to the table. But these are the times when we get offline and he has to go and take care of business and do his things. And he's like, yeah, I get it. I get it. So here we are, right? Here we are. What are we going to do? So John L. Peacock, I'm going to go ahead and pop some packets I always would. No, I'm not going to, because this is where I would pop packets if we had you plugged in. That's always a note that I have that we don't talk about in the afters. If John doesn't do his, yes, Katie did 404 and take a hard cord and plug into another system, you guys don't hear on the YouTube, you guys don't hear what is being played on the live message, which is stupid. I know. Believe you me, if you have a better idea, if you want to let us know how this should be done, if you could give us an opportunity of how the software, because we have gone through so many iterations, we've done so much bullshit, and John's an idiot, and I'm an alcoholic, and we're a good time. I digress. Wait, no, John's a good time. I'm an alcoholic. No, I'm an alcoholic. No, doesn't matter. Given the take is, if you have a better idea how John doesn't have to unplug and plug, we're all ears. You can email us at twosidedpod@gmail.com. That's TWO sidedpod@gmail.com. But until then, if you want to support the GoFundMe to get John a catheter so he doesn't have to leave in between segments.
Or bedpan. Or bedpan.
If you want to get him a spittoon, an emesis basin,
but only a really good one, the one that makes a every time I spit.
Right. An industrial plastic bag. If you can think of anything else that John can use. Oh yeah, you just cinch this up like a belt and then step out of it when you're done. And then cinch it up and you're fine. You're good. You take out your pee bag when you're done, but also make sure you rinse your feet before you get out.
You know, my boy Pete, you could also get a external speaker and a aux to aux cord and just do it yourself for those first couple messages.
Right. But that's what I was saying. Is like, hey, instead of this fucking bullshit that has to be done to play messages, if someone has an idea, let us know. Instead of saying, hey, if you want to do the same bullshit that John's doing that seems like idiots work, then let us know. Because I'm doing idiots work when I'm trying to fill in the blanks for you and your fucking tiny girl bladder. Like a not a girl bladder, but like a small child, like a little tiny
one who toddles.
Yeah, I don't know how you identify as a toddler, but I feel like you have a little sandals on, little dress. You've had a lot of liquid. It's fucking not very hot out, and you're not even running around. You're just drinking a lot of fucking bottles and shit. Like apple juice is good because you were a fucking auntie or something. That's you. And yeah, you're wearing a little fucking dress and a sun hat. So maybe you're a little fucking girl toddler. Maybe you're not. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna pop some packets. John, plug in your shit. Oh my god.
Oh my god. No.
Gotta go.
Okay.
Fast forward like what, 26 years, and yeah, even celebrating a fucking Super Bowl, and yeah, there was I think I've got to a point where if I make a list of, like, you know, famous people that have died, like Marvin Gaye, if your country had just sorted its shit out earlier, he'd still be alive, and his dad killed him. I'm just saying. There are certain people where it's like, if you actually went back in time and actually just realized about gun crime, maybe just maybe, they'll still be alive. I'm just saying.
You know what? Sorry, John, you don't need to unplug for this one. I'll just say that.
What?
All right, you
go.
two. Go. We're not going to get through these messages. Granted, we're in the green room, so it doesn't matter. So we're all going to do is play messages. But hey, if you could go back and kill baby Hitler, would you? Hey, if you could go back and stop fascist anarchism, would you? If you could go back and do these things, like, yeah, but that's the theoretical, the question. Do you know what else would you have caused? What is the, and it's this. Yes, no, I agree. No guns is great, but what Australia and New Zealand and and the UK
and several other countries.
Here's the deal. You guys don't know how to party, and you don't know what freedom is. And if you like to party with a bunch of freedom, come on, hold your guns up to the sky. Let them know we're not going to let them take them. Every time a gunshot's freedom dies. John, if I had a guitar for every time I heard a freedom song about guns and freedom, I'll be honest, they're fun as fuck. They're great. They're fun as fuck, but
in what way?
I love shooting guns. They're fun to shoot. They're fun.
At targets, at just in general.
I don't know, man. Run a little bit. Let me see what happens if you do.
Serpentine fashion.
Yeah. Oh shit! Look at him. He's like a snake. We're gonna get him. You gotta lead him a little bit. Lead him. There you go. Pop, pop, pop.
So,
no, John. No, not so. Because I'm putting it in specific terms. It's fun. I'm not talking about the end result in a fashion that happens. I'm saying the active act of shooting.
Pop.
John, shut the fuck up. Don't fill in the blanks on this. I'm going to break it down and make it even funner for you and make it even easier for you to understand. Shooting a gun is fun. We're not going to get into that yet. Shooting paintballs is fun. You go shoot people with paintballs and you're playing against a team. That's fun. Take it back. Laser tag is fun. You're shooting someone. It's just like the cops and robbers, the cowboys and Indians, anything you did as a kid, but now you can do actively. But instead of actively shooting at someone, you have the weapon to, oh, look how good I am. Here's a target. I can hit target. It's fun. Skeet shooting, fun as fuck. I'm not a big fan of guns, John, but I love shooting guns. I own guns, but I do not have them in the house because I know myself and I cannot have them in my house. Zombie apocalypse happens, I definitely am going to go to the shed.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Sure. But no, man.
Well, the general
fun.
statistic is anyone who has a gun in their house is 30% more likely to be shot by a gun.
Right. And that's why I only do home invasions when I know someone has a gun there, because I have 30% more likelihood of defending myself with a gun. It's all statistics, baby. Look at the numbers.
So I want to throw back to the original message. Obviously, very much agreeing with what Muse is talking about. Marvin Gaye specifically, towards the end of his life, was extremely paranoid, was very depressive, was wearing a bulletproof jacket. And when his father-in-law shot him, because he was coming after him, he said, "You did what I couldn't do." And so he was going they call it death by police when it's actually a cop, but like that, assisted suicide by police. It's the I can't pull the trigger, but I'm going to do things to do it.
Right. Oh, anyone with a gun, but if you look at anything, but he was saying it's the gun that allowed it. Like if there was no gun on the street, his father-in-law couldn't have come and done what he
said he couldn't do. But
you know what I mean?
He might have done something else. Is what I'm. That's
no.
the. But generally,
yeah,
I agree with him. But Marvin Gaye
No.
specifically,
he was
exactly.
Kurt Cobain. Come on, he would have done. Yeah, do it in another way.
In Europe, that has so few guns, there's a lot of what they call people damage.
Crossbow suicides. They call it's like if you get a crossbow, and if you can get it big enough, and you can kick the fucking
with your boot on. With your boot on.
Yeah, well, it's a clog, because if you're in Holland, all the crossbows come with clogs. So you fucking it's a very serious thing that happens. It's a crossbow kicking of the. Listen, if we're not going to get canceled before, we're going to get canceled now, because we're belittling mental health in
crossbows.
Holland.
No, we're not. We're belittling clogs and crossbows, and that's it.
Yeah, because here's the deal: clogs. Show me one fucking person a clog has helped in their life, right? Yeah, fuck lately, you, because you can't. Lately, John, you yell at me. I'm glad you're in the long haul. You yell at me. We're 2 messages in. We're fucking 15 minutes into this clog conversation.
All right, keep going. All right.
Hey, remember about Marvin Gaye's father? It's like, yeah, and the clogs and another thing. See how the left field comes in, bro? John L. Peacock, welcome to the party. This is how fun is had. Do you remember what fun was? Yeah, but not often. Only Tuesdays, Thursdays after I do my research. And then we're in the green room and shit gets fun and stupid. And John gets to be fun too.
Hey, to not have disrespect to Marvin Gaye, because he was an amazing person and had,
Oh yeah.
Died by assisted suicide. Beautiful artist. We're glad to have what we have from him.
I don't know. Yeah. Thanks, John. Whatever.
Yeah.
Drinking it.
Freaking Marvin Gaye, man. Hit him.
There's nothing wrong with me loving you. Ooh, understanding sugar. Come on, don't shoot me, Pops. Come on, baby. Ooh, how? Let's shoot me. No, it's not even funny.
I generally give people that go around, like, if they, like, shoot once, I mean, whatever it is, an accident. Twice, 3 times, yeah, okay, fucking life sentence. Because anything more than, like, 3 times, you're generally out to kill. It's like, what time do you realise that you're taking someone's life? I'm just not about it. Your country is fucked.
Once, twice, 3 times shot by your lover. And that's American breakups. You kissed my friend, my mom, And also my stepmother. Fuck you. Sorry. We look on. Yeah. You're right. We gotta pop these packets.
Okay, so I know I've seen it in one sketch, but I feel like they should do it like an ongoing. They get
Oh.
just random situations like in films, and they kind of like adapt it to this era. So it's like, if it was like Home Alone or something, like, you just got a mobile phone, or you just like call to say like, or you've got like a security system, just something. The other one is, what is that? First Peter's Day Off. It's like the teachers have like, this like list, and it's like a tardy list, and it's like, it's electronically telling you the kid's like off ill, or like he's just like, skiving. I think the last
Skiving?
one I think would be it's just like
Okay. What, you finish it?
days era. It's like, I don't know, it's like, there's another one. It's like, Departed or something. It's like, oh yeah, this person's a rat, that person's a rat. What if they had like this kind of like mobile phone, like lie detector or something, and it's just all like, are you a rat? Yes or no, and then it's like, yeah, detected, and it's just like, that's it. It's literally the whole film. It's like the whole film over in like half an hour.
100%. No, fucking 100%. But I would love it. I want that not a movie. I want it in a fucking series. I want that week to week. Give me half-hour fucking bites of that. Give me 26.3 minutes every week because you have commercials and fucking segments. Give it to me. Give me that shit.
It makes me think, what if the great tragic heroes of Shakespeare were in other tragic stories? So like, Hamlet was in what is it? The more freaking something. Isosceles. That's right. It is in Isosceles, the Moor of Venice.
You're so close. You're so close, John, because you're doing references on people that can't understand. John, let me help you out with this. So, John, give me the spirit that comes to Hamlet, because who comes and talks to Hamlet and that he gives his soliloquy or his whatever.
Dead dad.
His dead dad comes to him. So dead dad, give me a synopsis of dead dad. So I know you don't know it word for word. I know you know Hamlet, but don't do Hamlet. Do dead dad. Yeah? Do dead dad at Hamlet. Yeah? I'm Hamlet, and I'm doing a different hero in Hamlet to dead dad. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, scene.
Sometimes as late as I was perched in my garden asleep, as I have done throughout the afternoon, my brother came in and poured liquid poison into my ear, and through such poison the vessel quickly seized and died. Revenge, my most foul and unnatural murder.
A certain set of skills. I will use them against my stepfather, and I will hunt him down.
Liam Neeson is Othello?
Folks, we don't have a lot. We don't have a lot to work with or a lot of talent, but we have a lot of spirit and a lot of time. That's what we got here.
Stick with us. Stick with us. We're good about hour 6.
Right. Jose, fuck yeah, what up? Thank you so much, brother. Cheers, man. I was like, I don't know if that's. It's always weird to see people on the tubes and from stereo because my username is different on the things. I don't know if that's fucking Beardo or now my Beardo. Hey man, cheers. If you're out there, appreciate you. If you're not, fucking why aren't you tuning in, bro? What the fuck? All right, fucking plug in. Let's pop. Like there's 17,000 more messages.
Plow.
Shut the fuck up, Joe.
Plow through propaganda.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Like, no offense.
No
I'm gonna
offense.
plow through.
Plow through.
Not even half an hour, 30 seconds. It's just like, I know Star Wars, galaxy far, far away. And it's just all like, you know, send an email. Just feel like, look, we're the Republic. We're gonna kill you.
Send me your email. Two-sidedpod@gmail.com. That's two-sidedpod@gmail.com.
I generally hate the term you do me a solid because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a lazy motherfucker. I can barely do myself a solid.
Oh,
You a solid, but I
yeah, bro. Apparently, you don't know the meaning of the word pals. I live and die by the word pals. I've got my last 2 jobs by calling in a favor from a pal. I'll be honest, you know what? I've gotten my last 2 cocktails purchased at a bar by calling in favors from pals. And I'm even calling for favors like, hey, here you go. Yeah, thanks. But it's calling in a favor. If you make eye contact, if you approach a scene, if someone's in your debt, like they're gonna buy you a drink. That's a call in favor. No, man. No. Doing a solid for someone is always okay because I will always do a solid for someone in my circle. If you're in my trust tree and you call in a favor, I will always fucking do a favor. But I will always expect you to do the same for me. And that is what a fucking solid is, bro. Man, I don't know. We're going to have a proper English breakfast to talk about this. I'm going to be honest. If you don't like mushrooms or tomatoes, I'm going to eat both them shits. You can have my beans, but I'm going to have your fucking fried toast and your fucking mushrooms. That's for sure. Blood sausages is all mine. You don't get none of that shit. Oh, shit. Foxy lady. I'm sorry if we're so late, girl. Hope you're still here.
Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are at in this planet.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi, everybody. Foxy lady, trying to be quiet. Everyone's asleep. I wanted to come say hi from Iowa. Y'all are having a good one. Soon. I'll be listening.
Hush, little foxy lady. Iowa, don't say a word. Two-sided pod, gonna talk about some big old turds. And if that shit you talk don't stink, well, John L. Peacock's gonna make it sure that no, it don't work. I used to be so good, John. Back in the day, back in my day. It's not my word, it's your words. It's paralyzing.
this thing about face rape is nearly as bad as that episode of Family Guy where it's all like about ear sex. And it's like, there's this new sexual fad running the nation. And it's called ear sex.
Fucking shit. Okay, we're back on. Yeah, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there for a hot minute.
Okay, so if we're talking about Nelson Mandela, all I'm going to say is, you know how they say the revolution won't be televised? Nelson Mandela in jail, that's what I'm saying.
He didn't have a snazzy blazer and fucking sunglasses though, so totally different.
This is Daniel's ex-girlfriend Sentient. Yeah, I just heard him up there, and I was just wondering. I have all these keys he left at my place. He said he was going to take all these keys to his storage units, right. And so I went to the storage units. I'm like looking around, right. I'm going to use the keys and see what's going on. But you tell him that like I saw what was in the storage unit, and I've seen all those girls. But whatever that situation is, I went ahead and I reported all that I saw. And you know what? I don't even care because I knew he had left me for Tiffany anyway. So fuck him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I know what he was doing. And you know what? If I was you guys, I would just watch out for Daniel.
Number one, fuck Daniel, but holy shit, that's good commitment to character work. John. If you love character work like we love character work, you'll appreciate fucking Faith Frequency.
Terrorizing approves. If you're not terrorizing, who is you? Okay, true fact. My boy Pete is nice as John L. Peacock when he's not in the room. I've just noticed that. Go back.
It's bullshit. Nope, it's bullshit. That's a lie. I don't change my persona. John is a hateful beast who needs to be destroyed. This doesn't bring the fucking anger out of me. That's not what it is. You're lying, fat mouth. How dare you?
True fact. My boy Pete is nice as John L. Peacock when he's not in the room. I've just noticed that. Go back.
Boo. Liar and fat mouth. No, thank you very much. Boo. Nope. Won't have it. Can't stand the. No. Boo.
Gentlemen, why don't we call it Super Tuesday if nobody on the ballot are superheroes? So fucking misleading.
But that doesn't mean we can't write in Clark Kent, right?
Right. Here's the deal. I go in the ballot as Clark Kent, but I come out as Superman. That's crazy town. I fuck with everyone all the time. And also, I get to vote at least twice. True facts. But don't take my word for it. Ain't that right, John? Doesn't matter.
Let's do a little soundtrack to you guys pouring yourself some shots, huh? A little bit of New Orleans flair for you. Seems apropos.
No. No. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Yes, John. Unplug. Plug in. Plug out. Do something. Fuck. Yes. John, two things, bud. Number one, shops. Yes. Number two, can we not do a fucking meet up if you and I like, hey, we're gonna go meet in New Orleans for an event. Like, hey, we're both staying here. Hey, and we just push it out as a two-sided meetup. Yeah, there's no fucking boardroom. There's no bullshit. Hey, you guys showed up. Great. We're all going drinking. And we have a show on Tuesday. So you guys can be in the room or not, or yes or no, or whatever. But we have to do a show. So shut the fuck up. And then do a show in New Orleans for anyone who's around and just fucking get shit house and have beignets. John, have you ever had a beignet?
Oh yeah.
Have you ever had a beignet with fucking Muse Lover?
No, actually.
I haven't either, John. I haven't either. These are all things that we need to think about.
You know, I'm gonna double up and say the stuff that's been coming in through our Patreon. We'll rent a conference room in our hotel. We'll have a little meet and greet. We'll put out some cheeses. Not a lot because we're poor. There's not a lot of money coming in. But punch
but
and cake.
If you're in a weird place and if you're close to going and drinking, like, hey, eat these fucking cheeses and everything we have. We've paid like $45 for this, and we had a whole fucking a screening of here, and we had this here, and we had everyone shut the fuck up. This is my veterinarian. He says that there's sick cats in an area, and he brought all the ketamine to help them. But if it goes astray, who's he to tell? Cheers, everybody. Welcome to the conference room.
Kitty. Meow. Keep plowing.
Well, get him, bud. I'm gonna get him.
When you think about a song, Street Life by Randy Crawford, what if I had one called Clog Life? It's the same. Bring it out there.
When you think of Randy Crawford, makes no difference what you proffered. Anything that you have brought will come to naught. I think that's one of the best Disney references I've ever done, John. I don't know. We'll find out in post.
And it's all fun and games until you lose the gimp suit. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Put your mouth.
And it's all fun and games until you lose the gimp suit. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Let's fucking party.
Okay, this is the last message I'm going to leave on this.
Bullshit. Liar.
Okay, so basically, if you're talking about just this kind of level of, I don't know, killing and just taking a life, I mean, just that's what annoys me so much about the world. It's just, it doesn't mean anything when you think that it can all just go. You know, how many kids wake up? How many mothers? You know, a father? Just anyone? They just think it's a normal day, and then something crazy happens.
Bro.
You're going on saying like in the garden, F&A. If more people thought like that, but they don't. And so because of this, oh yeah, we'll just put a gun in the house.
No, man. No. I had the time to realize what my retort was going to be, what my response was going to be. And I realized how distorted that was after I had time, because I'll be honest. Two-Sided Pod, we're not all about fucking facts and figures. We're more about shots and shenanigans. And right now, that has taken more precedence. But I realized it was like, oh, here's a thing I wanted to say. I look back and see what the verbiage was. And my response was like, a kid wakes up, a parent wakes up, and they expect a normal day. Like, yeah, And my response was going to be, yeah, we all expect a normal day until the Spanish Inquisition hits. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition, right? Which is a great joke. It's a great fucking joke. But at the same time, the joke was it's a tragedy. It's travesty and a tragedy, and it shouldn't have taken place. And there was many lives lost, and that was why it was so funny. It was the juxtaposition of that and where they were so deep in it. That's why it was funny. But in these moments, it's not funny. It is. I mean, it is funny if you want to deflect and if you want to do these things, but it's not funny because you're right, man. There's so many people who wake up every day and it should be a normal day. Like, yeah, oh, I don't expect to fall off a ladder. I don't expect to slip in my bathtub and break my neck. Like it's where the majority of household incidents take place, right? I was having a 16 some in my shower because I had it retrofitted to fit more people. It turns out the weight ratio fucked everything up. 12 people died. 4 people came. Anyway, 4 people had a great time. John, I digress. There's no jokes to be had here because I'm saying at these points, no, you're right. Like, it's stupid. The gun thing is stupid. And I know we're going back on it. It kills me. And I want to play his next message. And I know I shouldn't. And fuck you, I shouldn't. But man, last message. You're a liar. You're a liar.
I kid you not. I'm not only on top of like world affairs, but I didn't actually know it was called Super Tuesday until like about say 24 hours ago. So when I heard Super Tuesday, I did generally think maybe like superheroes might be a thought, or it might.
Ba, 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 ba. Hear ye, hear ye! All shall come and vote for the super of their choice. Look at him. He flies faster than the human eye can see. Ba, 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 ba. She has vision of the future. Ba, 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 ba. I don't even know what that means. Ba, ba, ba. Tiger and trumpets are playing. We don't even care. Ba, ba, ba. Look at this man. He can become a human torch and flame on anytime he wants. Ba, 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 ba. Vote for any one of them here on Super Tuesday. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
Holy shit. I don't know how you did it, Dub, but it sounds like you got an entire fraternity and the college football team to follow you home with the marching band. That's pretty fucking sick, dude.
I'm saying.
Oh yeah, you know that whole kind of thing during Mardi Gras where you flash the people and apparently you can get like beads.
Show me your titties.
Oh, for guys as well. Just asking for a friend.
Show me your titties. 100%. I had beads for days. I'll show anything and everything all the time. Look at this. Throw a bead at me. Look at that. Throw a bead at me.
As long as the day is short, I don't know what that term is, but either way, the thing that I love about like American TV is they will, when it's like Mardi Gras and it's like, where did you get those beads from? They don't ever show it, but come on, it's implied. You flashed some people with beads, didn't you crazy bitch?
Americans gone wild. All right.
If I were ever to go to America, I'd go to, if not Boston, because as you know, I'm a Celtics, I'm a Red Sox, I'm a Patriots fan. But
boo, all the boos.
Wisconsin, because I'm going to be a Packers fan. But if it wasn't for those
Listen to this
places, I'd
fucking
go
guy.
to New Orleans because I would dance the fuck out. I just finished watching, like, I'm about halfway through the second season of Life and Beth, and it's written by Amy Schumer. And this is not me shitting on Amy Schumer, but I'm just saying, I haven't laughed once.
No, you're fine. It's not great. Don't watch the other season. It's no. Nobody's. We all fucking have emotions, right? I don't need to fucking watch a TV show with more emotions. That's not what I need to do. I need to watch dumbass shit. I need to watch the regular show. I need to watch cooking shows. I need to watch things that make me feel better at my human existence level. Fuck you, Life After Beth. Fuck you for bringing this shit to my table. Fuck you.
When you wish upon a bar, does not matter where you are. When you wish upon a bar, they'll take the keys to your car. I don't know, that's probably really off key.
100%. But if you throw your keys in the fucking bowl when you come to the party, fucking, nah, I'm not driving home. Giddy up.
So I was just going to ask, what's your reaction on Amy Schumer? Because I don't get it. I mean,
no, so you
don't
got
want to say white privilege. Maybe it's like, you did this fashion deal with Satan.
You already got it. Fucking you got it. It's like she is a lot. She's good. She's not. She's not what we need. She's not what we need.
On a beignet in the foyer with trebuchet. With Pinochet. What do you say? Free?
When I get that feeling, it's a trebuchet feeling. When I get my foyer, you know it's voyeur. Ooh, look at it, baby. Because that's what voyeur means. Oh, he gets it.
So what happened to Arizona? Just like, I don't know, am I too drunk, too high? I don't know, just, what happened to Arizona? My pronouns are Oi and Giza. True story.
Oh, in Giza.
Yeah, yeah. The Spanish Inquisition was hitting when it hit, and we weren't expecting it. You know, this is Cindy from the Go Fuck Yourself Foundation. Yes, Pete, I've been your fan ever since I returned your subscription letter to let you know that you were indeed a foundation winner, and you and John, the foundation was happy. Foundation, your foundation. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna sit back down. I know it's just a crowded crew in here tonight. All right, yeah.
I love it when we get winner's chicken subscription dinner, John. This is all the things we can hope for and ask for, and all the things we can dream of. John, there's not much we can do to say how much we love subscribe the Foundation Club. It's mainly the foundation that has brought us here. It's the club has brought us up. It's mainly all of the subscribers, listeners, and the foundation that has made this possible today. So we do appreciate, and we raise our hats and our glasses. We do lower expectations, and we do appreciate everything that has been done here on our behalf tonight. Cheers to you. Cheers to all of us. Bang, 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 John. Fuck yeah.
Figure it out. Figure it out.
Giddy up, son. Giddy up.
Okay, so I respect you for highlighting that joke, Monty Python over, but I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to go into that. I'll try and make it a bit light. Okay, so in you saying about, obviously, like, I've started doing that. I've kind of started kind of reviewing my next line because I will say something stupid. I have been known to just leave a message like, you said duty, especially when it's like Call of Duty. I'm talking about duty, and it's like, you said duty. It just completely derails everything, but you can't help it. It's just where, okay, I'm just gonna stop now. Verbal diarrhea, guys.
Right? It's 100%. And that's how, no, you need to go with when you have someone gives you a point of jump off. Like 100%, hold your nose if you need to, but jump in that deep end. That is what comedy is about. That is what funny is based on. It's not like in your mind, things have been said before. John will tell you things have been said before. But if you say them in a different way, your voice matters. Your voice is important. Your perspective is important. And don't let anyone tell you differently that, yeah, fucking hold your nose, jump into the deep end of that fucking stupid comedy. Say whatever. Lord knows we don't think much I say is funny around here. But John has lived along with me for fucking almost 3 years now. I promise you can do better. I promise you. And that's I want to be the inspiration to children everywhere, John. All the prospective comedians everywhere who might want to make a joke. You can. I promise you. You fucking can. I'm an idiot. I should have been fucking drowned in the ocean at birth. It's okay to be funny.
Everybody, if you have a hard time, making those jokes, just go to comedy shows. Write down what the other people are saying and just use that. That works.
This fucking guy. This fucking guy. Oh. I feel like I'm giving birth to a stupid fucking child. I don't know how. It's crowning. Fuck you, John. It's fucking crowning. Oh, fuck you. You're an idiot. No, bud. No, man. You don't ever do that. Go to comedy shows 100%. Listen to people 100%. Feel their vibe. The idea is to feel people's fucking essence, their fucking spirit. Once you're in that, everything's funny. The jokes you make are funny. Things are funnier. Everything's write that shit down. I don't do that because that's for fucking bitches. I expect John to write these things down. That's what teamwork is, making the dream work about. And so far, we have no dream work. We have zero fuck you dream work.
Well,
Doesn't matter.
As Carla Mencia said, good artists borrow, great artists steal.
Carlos Mencia once said, "Is there bacon wrapped hot dogs outside the club? Those smell delicious." It's a small city, folks. It's a small city.
Okay, we got 4 more.
So close to the edge, John. I don't know how we can
go over without not going over.
You know what I mean? Hold on to your tits. We're about to get weird.
By the way, I never said it's my last message. I said it's my last message about gums. There's a difference. Gums make me want to cry.
You said it again.
I could talk about fucking Super Tuesday until my balls get saggy. That'll never happen. I've got menstruals.
Oh, number one, let's fucking pick this apart. Number one, you said guns 4 times. Number 2, you're 38. Your balls are saggy as fuck already. Motherfucker. Welcome to the party.
Did he say Super Troopers?
He did. You boys like Mexico?
Okay, so that's what I immediately thought of.
Super Tuesday, you idiot.
Never mind. Oh, well, all right. My entire story is derailed.
Yeah, no.
My friend was like, there's this game that's just like Super Troopers. Like, you boys like Mexico? He's like, yeah. Later, after the conversation, I think he was talking about another movie where they're troopers in space because it was a game about space. But that's not Super Troopers, right? There's not 2 movies called Super Troopers. What is that movie called?
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. I love you to death, and you're a fucking idiot.
What is that movie called?
No, it's not a movie. It's a video game. Look at you. You're an idiot. Look at him, folks. He's a fucking waif of a being wandering in the fucking delights of humanity. Look at him. Look at him, you fucking idiot. Jesus. Look at him. Fuck you, John. It was called, the video game was called Redneck Revenge, something Redneck, and woohoo! Well, I don't know what these are happening, and you had to go on your fucking paddle boat and shoot fucking aliens. Like, well, I gotta go get the key. Fucking, they ain't play this. What the fuck is this about? Yeah. And it was some great gaming, but it was, John, it was not. We got ways of making you boys pronounce foyer.
So was Super Troopers? That's what he was talking about?
No. That was Super Troopers was a different movie, but the video game, if he's talking about a video game, it was the Redneck one. Super Troopers was
right. He said it was a video game fighting aliens that was like Super Troopers, but there was a movie that I thought of that had a similar title to Super Troopers.
The whole thing is
we might have been mistaken.
Your friendships are fucking fake. All your sources are idiots. You, sir, must be destroyed intellectually. I'm gonna pop some packets.
Let's go. John and Pete and the Two-Sided Podcast, and they're all up here doing the things. And then the foundation, it's all the people. Muse, what's up with the thing? What's up with all the pictures of the different wrestlers? I picked the Undertaker. Okay, I just want you to know, Undertaker for me. Cindy said she loves that y'all joined the foundation of fuckery. Oh wait, Cindy is from the Go Fuck Yourself Foundation. It was a creative character, but how y'all liking my uncle? He came in to visit, right? And he thought, hold on. He wants to ask you guys. Yeah, I want to ask him something. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Hey, I just want to ask y'all, anybody up there, if I could just get you to look at something. Any of y'all want to look at this right here? I'm going to put it under this light right there. Tell me what you think about that right there. Yeah, right there. I'm looking at that. Listen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Major.
One more message. 17 messages later. Subtle. I like it. Are you terrorizing us?
John, there's very few times when I appreciate terrorism. No, John, Use Lover is an insurgent, and he's coming right for us. I did what I had to do to defend myself. Oh, you think I can't get out of this? You think I've painted myself into a corner comedically, John? Well, John, here's the deal, John. I say the two-sided pod is a sanctuary city. We welcome our poor, our broken, our lonely. We'll only write letters on the back of your jacket if you have a lazy eye or palsy. Isn't that right, John? You're the professional. Julie Prunes knows. Julie Prunes knows. She was there when John L. Peacock tried to write chalk writings on my jacket. Fair enough.
Okay, this is okay. Again, I'm not shitting on Amy Schumer. Okay, a little bit, but the thing is, right? Okay, so I tried watching it, and then I got to the third episode, and this is a weird fact with me. I tend to watch films or programs, especially programs, and when it gets to about the third kind of like episode, I actually start appreciating it more. Then you look at the writers, there was Amy Schumer that wrote the first two, and then it was her co-writer who was her boyfriend in the series, and then she dumps him. It's only him that started writing it on the third episode, so that's when it started getting good. Now, don't get me wrong, but I think I'm just gonna say it.
But don't get me wrong, but I'm with you. But you look at writing, and you look at acting, and you look at different things. Yeah, maybe someone's not a good writer. Someone's maybe structurally good, but not comedically good. Maybe someone has better talent somewhere else. Doesn't mean they're not a good person. But also, if you look at Amy Schumer's purview, fuck Amy Schumer.
Well, hey, remember Phil Hartman did help Paul Rubens create Pee Wee Herman.
Right, but did he do anything for Amy Schumer?
No, he was never inside her. He was experienced with Jimi Hendrix, but he was never inside Amy Schumer.
I know, so therefore, fuck Amy Schumer, because Phil Hartman wasn't ever in there. But
Hey, Pete, and what's up, John?
Hope everybody's doing well. I saw you guys were on. Stop by to
What
show
up?
some love. I'm listening. Hello to the room.
What up, Anita? Hey, always happy to have you here. And Pete's got something to say.
I apologize. That wasn't me. That was the need for alcohol. When you're this deep in the fucking bender, you can't let go of the fucking handle. That would be travesty for everyone involved. What up, Anita Louise? Anita Louise, look at you. How you doing? How you doing?
What
How
up?
you been? How you keeping up?
Always a pleasure.
Haggis.
Johnny Peacock talking about Starship Troopers. I mean, was that it? Starship Troopers?
That was it. I wasn't sure if he was meaning Super Troopers, which I said. And he's like, yeah, that's it. And I was like, you mean like, you boys like Mexico? He's like, yeah, that's it. So, but it's all about space. And then later I was thinking, what's that other movie? Starship Troopers. That's the one I was thinking of. Thank you. Thank you, Muse. You're a muse to us all.
100%, because you are what is bridging the gap between John L. Peacock and I was on a different plane. I was like, this is a video game. But now that it's Starship Troopers, John L. Peacock, your friend and mine, the Galactic Super Friends, did a set that was based off of Super Troopers, that has Super Troopers bits and tracks. I don't know if you knew that, because I don't know how much you follow, but the bits and tracks are fucking amazing, and it's good house music. It's great house music. It's get some fucking house music. So give a like and follow the Galactic Super Friends.
I'm going to put that on our stereo right now. Keep going.
100%. There's only the one I'm talking about is not on their YouTube yet. He's releasing them bit by bit because he's doing all the graphics and all the video clips and edits for the different things. But he has had Matrix, Bill and Ted's,
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. There was the, oh my god, oh, this is the laser. Fucking my favorite set for the house sets. Look right here at the laser. It's like fucking so good. I listen to that shit all the time. Look it up on YouTube. Galactic Super Friends. Friends is with a P before friends. Galactic Super Friends. Last messages.
I'm not terrorizing no one, but I kind of am because my name is literally terrorizing. Just, it's too smart.
Fair enough.
All the words to say, John L. Peacock says Phil Hartman was never in Amy Schumer. Too easy. Too easy.
Way too easy. She had a great sketch, though. Her sketch show, Inside Amy Schumer, it had some good stuff, but her best sketch was 12 Angry Men, the ripoff. It had a shit ton of great comedians, but it was about a chick who was masturbating with a dildo. And so it was all black and white and had all no, let's just fucking convict her. She did this. That's why she used it. But how can you tell if she actually used it? Well, there's a witness. But what does the witness know? And so at the end, like, she used this. He's like, I have the same fucking dildo. And he pulls it out. And like, both dildos are flopping exactly the same way. Burp, burp. It's like, I'm a man. I have needs. I have wants. It's not just because it hurt. Can't just because you can't say this. Like, I changed my vote. It was pretty fucking great, John. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Some bullshit, though. Some bullshit. I'll be honest. One of the greatest fucking trance rises in history of trance, and you fuck it up and don't give us the drop. Ooh, man, you're toying with my emotions. Now you're fucking with my goddamn chi, my friend.
Some of us don't like to edge. They're dub. Some of us don't like to edge.
Yeah. Yeah. When John did that whole segment of sounding, it had nothing to do with my idea of the drop.
Speaking of sounding, Galactic Super Friends is now in our stereo. So if you want to check out the YouTube, there's the link above. And for those who aren't in the stereo, just the Galactic Super PF Friends. PF Friends.
Oh, think of the Galactic Super Friends, but just put a P before Friends.
There you
go. Friends. The Galactic Super Friends. And man, the shit that is popping now, it is ridiculous. Some of the best. It's what I introduce to my friends who don't like. I don't like EDM. I don't like drum and bass. I don't like anyone who describes music as that and they don't like it. Like, oh yeah, 100%. Listen to this.
Right.
You'll love this. Like this is the breakaway point that'll get you through to the fucking that you fucking talk about so lightly.
I noticed that we've been in the green room and we haven't been in your library, but we're about to head out. Got a message or so, we got a shot or so, but Gingy needs to sleep because it's almost 3 a.m. Eastern, which is midnight Pacific, and a whole lot later, Greenwich, Meanwich, sandwich time.
Meanwhile, back around afternoon time on Wednesdays in Greenwich Meanwich sandwich time. Doesn't matter, John. I started this room because you were so late on the show. I started the room a thing. I started to do a thing, and now I can't go to my thing. Like it doesn't recognize me as a person. I am just a fucking entity in this show in the Zoom world. Like I can't go to a fucking library. Like my library is forlorn. What say you, good sir? I say a plethora of pox upon me and my house.
What is a plethora of pox?
I would say, you know the definition. It is a multiple of poxerations, my good sir.
Cheers, brother.
Fucking, you're an idiot who must be destroyed in the streets. Pop your goddamn packet in because I'm gonna pop more packets.
Do it.
Get ready for one more shot.
More shot.
We're gonna pop these packets. Take a shot. And we're gonna get out of here like I fucking stole something. Like a goddamn prom dress. Like my hopes for the future. All of them gone. Shh, quiet. Pop these packets. Here we go. Boom, right here. Boom, 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 boom. I'll be honest. fucking, if your dick's not a little bit hard, you're not a fucking American. That's goddamn music. You're welcome for listening, folks.
It's coming up to 8 o'clock over here. It's 7:55, 56 now. So yeah, 7:56.
8 o'clock.
Just saying, you guys. Love.
Love, brother. Love, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. My friend, I am my boy Pete in Southern California. All the love I can give, all the love that I possibly can. My horrible, horrible upbringing in the orphanage. All I know is it's a hard knocks life for us. It's a hard knocks life for us. Instead of kissing, we get kicked. Instead of living, we get licked. It's a hard knocks life. Ain't that right, John?
That's right, man.
My man. All right, bud. Well,
you know,
good luck to you.
I said before that I didn't trust you. I trust you slightly more. How about that?
Well, it's about fucking time. I want you to know I do very few things well in this world, and one of them is improv. And if you don't trust me on improv, you're a fucking poor son of a bitch.
Well, what they said about Phil Hartman is that he was always willing to give other people the limelight in the sketches. That's all I have to say about that.
Well, you know what? Just like Phil Hartman, I'm willing to give the ammunition.
Don't do it, man. I'm
sorry. John, I have to.
I
I fucking already started. I have to. I feel like I have to. It's a good joke. I apologize for this in advance, but John, just like Phil Hartman, I'm going to give you the ammunition for this next segment. Let's take us out of here with fucking Rain of Fire. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, baby. Cheers.
Yeah. Give me at least a shot to the head. Finish me off. Big bow. All right, fair enough.
We got Faith to lead us out, and let's get out of here. Maybe sell something.
It's a hard life for us. Getting in the. I love it. I love this whole thing. It's been great. It's been fun. Don't stop. I want you to keep going. Get it, going. Don't stop. They're about to stop. Damn. All right, Muse, Dub, and all the other listeners, Flossie. Okay, guys. Have a great rest of your week.
Love you, Faith. But I want you to know you missed like 2 of my great jokes. So that was horrible. You can get all of our fucking full recordings on Spotify, Apple Pod, Amazon, Patreon, fans only, farmers without fans only, doctors without borders, doctors without fans, fans without doctors. We're doing the whole medical industry without doctor borders or fans of the doctors and borders. It's a new world we live in, John, and let's make money doing it.
And those who are our patrons who are listening live right now, we aren't going to stay long, but we'll be on the Zoom for a little bit, and you have our link. So if you want to see a couple more minutes of us, pop on in. Talking to you, Faith, so talking to you, others.
Yeah. Come on in if you're on the Patreon. Shoot that Zoom link. Fucking you goddamn animals. I can't. I don't know what's gonna happen, but God bless you. We'll see you here fucking on Tuesday if you're not here sooner than that. Cheers. Love you, John.